smooth moves, my friend. Can I ask you a favor? Can you teach a guy like me how to make all those cool moves? Like judo and kung fu? Hey, wait a minute. I want to be a tough guy like you, you know?
Really annoying. And what part of no didn't you understand?
Oh, come on, I can do it. Just give me a try.
What up, Dello? What up, homie? Let me know if this sounds good.
Excessive force. I control that force through fluid motion.
What up, what up? Just fixing the stuff. What's up, dude? Happy Wednesday! Damn, I thought it was a Thursday. Sheesh. I got 2 quick orders to do real quick. Bro, I need fucking stamps. I need stamps, boys! Alright, let me knock these orders out real quick. He wants a lightning rare from Final Fantasy. Easy.
Becoming like clear water.
Yo, did I tell you I... No, dude, no way. Are you okay? Are you okay, dude? Oh, no. And don't tell me that happened as you were going to, as you were heading to... Don't tell me that happened as you were going to the fucking... The thing. The card show. Don't tell me that happened like during that weekend of the card show, or did it just happen? Whiplash and Sword, dude, that sucks, bro. Man, take care of yourself, buddy. That fucking sucks, man. I'm glad you're safe. I'm glad you're safe, man. That's literally all I can say, right? Like, I'm just really glad you're safe. And you're relatively healthy considering the alternatives, right? I got into a car accident due to black eyes many years ago. I wasn't the one driving, it was my buddy. This is when I lived in Colorado. To be fair, he was also driving kind of like an idiot. And we were going like 45 in a back street, going straight, and then the next thing we noticed is that back street Makes like a right turn, a sharp right. And as he tried to turn the car right, the car just went like this. The car went. That's probably. So this is the car, right? So he's turning right, and once it got like this, instead of the car going this way, the car just went shoo, and then there was a curb here, and then it just went shoo, boom. All right, got that completed. Next order. This is a bit bigger. This is heading to Virginia. Mr. Alex in Virginia is getting some Azure Lane. He's getting 5 cards from Azure Lane. So let's swap this with this. And let's look for the cards. Triple rare. Owner's favorite. Ah, you're good, dude. I'm just glad you're safe, man. Just glad the homie's safe. Can't be too bad if you're home playing some UFC 5, right? Wow, someone grabbed the cubes. Let's go. One of the cubes. Observer of the Sky, SR. Hawaiian 5-0, what's up, brother? I might put these in the stronger Pokemon's sleeves. Just because these sleeves are a bit more heavy duty and they'll protect these cards a little bit better than the penny sleeves will. So I will do that. Just to protect these cards a little bit more. Anything I can do to protect these cards during transit. How you doing, Hawaii? How you doing, brother? How goes life? How goes the Pokemon journey? Yo, took a break from moderating to come over and smash that like button. Thank you, brother. How's your day going, dude? I appreciate the love, man. We just started. Let's have a great Wednesday, man. That is all I can say. Let's have a great Wednesday. All right, we'll put the two triple rares back to back over here. We'll put the 2 SRs back to back here, and we'll put the cubes in the middle. Should be well protected. Should be. Who knows what USPS does? Alright. That was 5 cards. 5 cards total on the sheet. Man, guys, today I was out and about with the wife. We had to go do some doctor's appointments, right? So I went to a new part of town out here in Vegas. And I went to 4 different card shops. 4 different card shops. 3 out of the 4 were completely sold out of anything Pokemon. Completely sold out of anything with Pokemon. The last shop had Pokemon. Had a lot of Pokemon at that. Had so much Pokemon, actually. Not only did they have so much Pokemon, they had Pokemon packs that I haven't seen in years in person. I haven't seen a fossil pack in person. I haven't seen Phantom Forces in person. I haven't seen Generations in person. I've never seen that set in person. They had it all. It was kind of crazy. But everything was marked up. Everything was marked up. So I didn't end up buying anything from there because it was expensive as fuck. It was crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Like, what am I supposed to do with those prices, man? It's like booster bundles that cost $17 normally are now almost $30. It's like, that's insane, man, you know? I don't know. I wasn't a fan of it. I didn't end up buying anything. But we here, man. We here. We make do with what we got, right? Franklin, what up, dude? What's up, brother? Yo, thanks for always commenting on the shorts. I know there wasn't a short today. I was out and about with my wife today, so I did not have a chance to film anything or edit anything. But I do have a video for tomorrow. I have an idea for a video tomorrow. So we'll be dropping one tomorrow. One of the comments on the YouTube videos is so funny, though. The guy goes, "You're so lucky." And I'm going to respond at some point and be like, "Hey, man, this is one highlight per day out of like the 10s of 20s of 30s of hundreds of packs I have opened." It's like, the truth is, who knows? Who knows? The truth is, we don't always get hits like that. Okay, how long does it take until someone usually buys packs? I don't know, man. It's just all random. We're still a relatively very brand new online shop, man. You know? We stream every day to try to meet new people, to try to build a clientele, but who knows? I don't know. Whenever I get a ding on my phone. Normally, like, it takes about 30 minutes, 45 minutes for people to start seeing that the stream's live, and they come in to come say what's up, and then maybe someone grabs a pack then. That's normally how it happens. So normally, like, the first 30, 45 minutes of the stream, I kind of just try to do other things that I got to get done anyway. And go from there. I'm broken 11. You're good, man. I'm just telling you how it normally goes, right? I've been broke, and I've been 11. Don't worry. One day you're gonna have adult money, dude, and it's gonna be awesome because you're gonna be like us buying Pokemon cards when you're old. I love when I see the new slabs in the back. I don't even have a greater card. One day, dude. One day. Don't worry. One day, man. Everything at its due time. Yo, I need to get back. Have an awesome stream, my man. Aloha. Have a good one, brother. Have a good one. And by the way, whenever you come to Vegas, let me know. We'll shoot some craps. I've met a lot of amazing people from Hawaii that fly to Vegas to play craps. Have a wonderful stream, man. I hope the moderating isn't too hectic out there. Do 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 do. All right, come on. This is the glamorous stuff of opening a rip and ship, guys. Putting your P.O. box on plain white envelopes. This is the stuff you dream about being a store owner and selling on TCG Player. Let me tell y'all what. Sounds great, Vegas. Maybe after my Hawaii trip in June. Hell yeah, brother. I love it. I can't wait for you to tell us all about that when the time comes. Thank you again for stopping by, brother. All right. Let's do. We got a couple pages of this. We're almost done with the first of 2 pages. We got 2 pages to do. We got to get these done because I don't want to stay up late at night doing this. I have a couple slabs that I'm going to price up to list on eBay. Last night I didn't go to bed till like 3 a.m. just pricing up slabs and listing them on eBay. Trying to offload some stuff so I can try to get some inventory. Everything is so expensive now. Because like I have to offload everything. A little bit more. Come on. Come on, Sundance. Dog, I love the tag teams, and the fact that you kept that graded rainbow tag team in the back gives me nostalgia from when I was like 6. That wasn't even that long ago. Dude, I had a tag team Alolan Muck. Not too long ago. I actually recently sold it on eBay. But when I first got it, I did have it in the background on stream. Tag team is a 6 set. I wish. I mean, dude, it just sucks that. I mean, that's like semi-vintage, so the packs are like what, fucking $70, $80 a pack. Tag team is a 6 set. I'm kind of in a Ultra Prism mood. Been wanting to get into Ultra Prism. I think pulling that Lily would be goated. It's a very waifu heavy set. But yeah, we got a little different stuff today in the back, man. You know, we still got the Sylveon, the tag team, the Eevee. We got a couple Wembies and a Shy for my basketball fans. I had those sitting around for a bit. Decided to put those out. Bro, my tag team mousepad has been sitting here for 6 years from Ultra Premium Collection. My dad has a Lily. Dude, that Lily's so nice, man. I really like the Lily. I think that's a very clean artwork. And that's saying a lot because, like, I don't think Pokemon really does waifu cards very well. That's why I'm actually excited for the Heatwave Cynthia full art. Because I think they did her art very well. In that set. But I don't think Pokemon, like, I think most of the Cynthia cards don't really even look that good. The Cynthia Garchomp from Paradox Rift looks really good though. That card looks pretty good. It did very well with the art on that one. But it's just so weird, man. I don't know. I don't think a lot of the guy and the women and men cards look that good. I don't know if it's because it's like full art to SIR that they want to like really make the SIRs like stand out like that much. Bro, I should start streaming? I mean, do it, man. It's not glamorous. It's gonna suck. Like, it's gonna suck. It's gonna take a lot of work, but if you really enjoy it, you should do it. I'm not here to stray anyone from what they want to do in life. It takes a ton of work and a lot of days. It does not feel fulfilling. And a lot of days you're going to be like, man, why the fuck am I wasting my time? But then the 5% when you're having a freaking awesome time and people are chilling in chat and everyone's involved, those make up for it. But you're young, man, you know, like, you got a lot of time ahead of you. I would probably do Pokemon streams. I feel like I'm 11. My school friends are going to think I'm, like, super childish. I mean, who cares? Honestly, like, who cares what your friends think? I don't even think you're legally allowed to stream at 11 unless your dad streams with you. Like, I know on Twitch, if you're under the age of 13, they'll ban your account. So I don't know how YouTube is. So I would also, like, just watch for that. And secondly, yeah, I mean, who really cares what your friends think? Brother, I don't even know. I don't even remember my friends from when I was 11. I think a lot of people would probably say the same thing. And secondly, like, super childish, you're 11, you know? You are a child. You are a child, so I mean, you know, you may not like being called a child, but you are also 11 years old. So, you have like a long way to go. You know, but just talk to your dad, man. Your dad obviously collects and he's really big about it, so maybe you guys can do something together. And that would be cool, you know, because that's something you can keep forever as you get older. 1, 2, 3. I think you should do something with your whole family. You could do something with your sister, your dad, and you. I think that would be pretty cool. And if you were to do that, I would do it like a diary, like kind of like journaling. Because then when you're older, like when you're my age, like I don't get to see my parents that much anymore. We live on two opposite sides of the country, right? So we see each other maybe once a year now. It would have been cool. It would be cool to have something like that in my life, you know? With my family. I've never pulled anything over $100. I mean, that's fine, man. That's no big deal. Who cares? Don't stress about that stuff, man. You're 11. You know who knows that very well? Devin. He's a teacher. He deals with kids your age. You're 11, man. Don't stress out about that stuff. Who cares? That's what I was saying, man. He could start by doing like something with his family, right? That'd be sick. Kind of like a little journal. Video, like whatever, vlogs. Maybe you spending time with your family. What's up, dog? How's your day, Devin? All right. I did that. Oh, just. All right, I did want to watch this video here. I'm gonna put a video on. I really like this guy's videos.
Folks, welcome back. My name is Rudy. You're watching the Cardboard Empire, Year 10, Month 2, Episode 3126. Today,
There's been a long one. School's crazy. Found out my stepmom's mom passed away. So, I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry, man. That is a bummer, dude.
What happens if Rudy dumps everything? Does he destroy the whole market?
That is a huge
Is Rudy
bummer,
ever going
man.
to sell? What is it? How does he make his money? Is it true he's an international man of mystery? Is it true that Rudy has 5 private jets?
Dude, that really sucks, man. I'm sorry, Devin. Are you flying back home to be with your stepmom?
And has a family in every country? Is it... How... I don't understand.
Had to shave, boys.
So, folks...
The thick beard is gone.
We report the news on the cardboard world. And today we discuss some Pokemon metrics, perspectives, and philosophy. And that is... It's 2025. You're probably going to watch this at the end of February or the beginning of March.
More for my brothers, but yeah, I'm driving. Are you driving right now? You're heading out right now?
Have the larger footprint. I don't know what an SVO8 footprint is. So today we have... Oh!
Surging Sparks.
Surging Sparks bundles. I don't know why it's called larger footprint.
Friday.
I don't think we're going to get around to running a sale on these Surging Sparks bundles. We'll probably do by the case. It's probably going to be a little while because March is essentially going to be all Journey Together as we hold hands as we run down a hallway with pictures of Chuck Norris's face.
Is Katie going with you, or is it just going to be you?
So that'll be fun. So... Blooming Waters. You guys see
I'll be
Wayne
checking
there?
random Walmarts on the way up. Dude, I guarantee you'll find shit.
2,400 Lost Origins.
Just you.
Silver Tempest. Palette of Crown Zenith. Mystery Prismatic Tins. Something Scarlet Violet. Something 0.5. I don't know if that's the Paldean. One good one, one bad one. One goes to the moon, and one is everyone makes fun of. Who the fuck cares? Okay. Moving on. You know, this market's fascinating, and you know...
This guy's cool.
I can
This guy's,
feel
like...
the strength of the market because of the amount of
This
you
guy's
all
inventory's
that's
insane.
just, like, blowing my patron. Rudy! How many can I get? Rudy! I'm looking for 75 cases, 629 boxes of Journey Together. What do you got for me? I needed an MSRP, not $1 more, not $1 less. You know, when I encourage you guys to pause this video and
if this dude's house got his house
YouTube search bar.
His house warranty
Right,
has to be insane,
mobile,
right?
Keep playing the video. Type in something like 20,000 20,000 space Pokemon space alpha investments, and you'll see the first time I filmed and I unloaded a truckload and all the pallets. It was like 45 pallets, and we just spent 2 days moving this location. And you should see the first time I put that video out, maybe a year and a half ago, when I first did this background. This is not the same location. You'll notice.
Imagine that conversation with his insurance. Dude, I mean, his insurance has to be insane. I mean, just think about it. Each of these boxes is like 100, worth like 130. These are like 70 each. There's 8 per one of these cases, I believe. I can't even imagine. I can't.
No
Hundreds, millions of
booster
dollars.
Boxes. So this is not the same location as the booster boxes. There are no booster boxes here. Different location. Sorry, everybody. And it's funny because the first time I did this video, you know, it was still... The market was turning in flats, but I don't think anybody knew, including myself. I'm not that smart. I don't think anybody knew the degree of the change, the velocity of change. Just the rate of change was going to be that aggressive, you know? And people are asking me now, you know, why isn't Rudy just, dude, like he could just sell all his Pokemon and literally disappear.
Yeah, you can.
And My response to that is
Not even just Pokemon. He has Magic. I think he has One Piece. He has everything, right? He is essentially a megastore. He is like a Target.
everybody has different purposes and meanings and reasons for doing things in life. And for me, I am very fortunate and blessed in this world that I am not working for money at this point. That ended many years ago. And I'm very, very thankful for that.
He is!
Basis, and
He is
very
Japan!
thankful you all enjoying my videos, and I run.
Actually, in the door to his right, our right, the printers, Pokemon American printers are there.
Sales, and we all have fun together, right? I'm very thankful for all this stuff. But there's, on the surface, like I would say the people are going to watch this video, 70 to 80% of you all are new here within the last 12 months because the market became positive. And the internet is filled with rumors of, oh, I'm going to be a collector investor. Have you heard about that Rudy guy? The Rudy guy. The bathroom guy. You can't write stories this good. The real life always is better than making up fake stuff. And I've always lived
that clip of him in his bathroom is hilarious. I'll pull it up, and you'll fucking laugh.
We're gonna get things wrong, and just do the best you can, and let nature take its course. And your fate is in the cards. Just trust the cards. Just trust the cards.
Part of the cards.
And it's just fascinating to see the differences that we've been through, and going into this journey together. I expect easily. I don't expect any form of collapse in Pokemon or bear market returning this year. The reason I remain so bullish with Pokemon, even though I know the rumors are true, yes, you did hear on social media, I did this time around, 15,000 Scarlet Violet boxes. I actually sold, I'm down to somewhere between 10 and 12,000 bucks. I actually sold, 3,000-4,000 boxes of my Scarlet Violets over the last 90 days, running patron sales and doing small discounts to market and a lot of private deals, and so I have taken some profits and locked in things. Now, in my particular situation and scale, no matter what happens with the direction of the market, I'm at a point where it doesn't really matter anymore. Okay, I've seen every part of the cycle. I can feel the condition of the market. Right now, people are saying, Rudy, how long will the bull market last with Magic and Pokemon? Rudy, do you think we've already peaked? Rudy, talk about prismatic evolutions. Talk about blooming waters.
We're going to peak at Rocket.
I don't know fucking how many there are. There's blooming waters. And, Rudy, so let me talk about this real quick. The fact that everyone continues to post rage videos on Pokemon regarding the evil scalping. The fact that the scalping term remains a very profitable clickbait term. The fact that all these YouTubers are making videos, yeah man, F the scalpers, F the businesses, F the LGSs, F everybody. That basement Rudy guy, he's like the underworld mafia leader. The fact that the terminology,
Scalpers,
the cool
Scalper is such a crazy word
are still
to use.
on that kind of woo-woo, that kind of train. When everybody's hoping the bull market will cool off, and everyone online continues to post things like, I'm done buying Pokemon. It's over. I can't do it anymore. It's impossible to get it. The fact that is the narrative is, I've done this forever, folks. You gotta, if you're gonna believe anyone on the internet, believe the guy who's in a situation where it makes no fucking difference. I have more skin in the game than any other YouTuber you'll ever watch out there. And guess what? This is a face of zero concerns, or no F's given, no fucks given, fuck around, find out, whatever memes the internet you want to say. But I'm telling you, the market cycle we're in is filled with everybody. I refuse to buy until prices come down, or I refuse to pay these prices. These are all green lights. These are all green lights. The bull market will rage. This year will boom, and I do not think we've peaked. Now, let's go to another interesting conversation point.
Yo, by the way, Wick, did you see my Wembies? Ooh, rookie Wembies. I got SGA too. Ooh. Dude, I was looking at some Shining Fates Topps cards, and there's not a lot. Could it be a good investment to get Topps cards? Topps cards sell. Old Topps cards sell. But, I mean, it's like Charizard, right? I don't know. It depends on the price.
So,
could you get it at a good price?
I'm going to report back after this week. Because coming up at the end of the month here, again, for the patrons and people who stay the course, remember, folks, I am not Netflix. Everybody gets one. Everyone's treated the same and fair and equal. I don't care who you are. I've got all kinds of creepy, giant, overweight patrons, underweight patrons, tall patrons, young. I got old.
I was looking at Shining Fate's top cards. Isn't the Charizard the top card from Shining Fates? That card's kind of expensive, no? This is Charizard VMAX. The Charizard VMAX is 120 because it's a shiny. It's a shiny hollow. Probably not, man. I wouldn't really invest in it. Because you just gotta go off of like cards that sell. This back in the day used to sell for a lot. Because waifu cards are like bigger like a year or two ago. I guarantee you that the only people buying this kit are people trying to master set. No one gives a fuck about Ditto. Suicune is kind of popular. No one gives a fuck about Rapidash or Ponyta. Eternatus, who gives a fuck? Yamper, who gives a fuck? You know, the only thing that's gonna sell is this Charizard. I personally don't even like this Charizard. Oh, fuck, I don't even have my computer on. Sorry. So, the only thing that sells is the Charizard, right? Because it's a shiny hollow. So, I was trying to, like, explain, like, what sells here. Suicune, kind of, right? No one's collecting Skyla. No one's collecting waifu cards in Pokemon anymore. That was the craze, like, a year, 2 years ago. No one gives a fuck about Ditto. No one cares about Rapidash, Ponyta, Eternatus, Yamper. Like, what the fuck? The only people collecting this are people master setting. This is a weird ass card to fucking get. Lapras. Isn't there some Eevee in there? I mean, the only Eevee is this kid in an Eevee costume. Yeah, I don't think this is the set, dude. I don't think this is the set.
Patrons. I've got 80-year-old patrons. I've got 18-year-old patrons. I've got guys, girls, probably 300-400 trans patrons. I've got everyone across the board. And I've talked to everybody out there. And if you like cards, I like you. Past that, I don't give a fuck. In the current culture war, none of that means shit to me. We're all on the same page together. We're all on the same Titanic. Eventually, we all die. We enjoy the ride. Okay? 50 long years. I'm kidding. Sorry, no more Titanic memes. And I'm here to tell you all, I have a Sword and Shield set coming up.
This shit is awesome.
Sword and Shield variety box sale.
This channel is called Alpha Investments.
And I'm going to report to you all how it goes on the following weeks. I'm very, very curious. This is the first time I've sold Sword and Shield variety kits. 6 booster boxes. Chilling, Fusion, Lost Origins, I don't know, Brilliant, Fusion, I don't know, Silver Template. We'll make a 6-pack. I'm going to add up TCG Player, put our 7-8% tax on it, and I'm going to chop off maybe, I don't know, $200 or something. And I'm very curious. Because
damn,
right now,
I need to become a patron.
Scarlet, Violet, this and that.
Chop off $200? That's insane!
Positions, that's all everybody wanted was Sword and Shield. Now everybody just wants Scarlet Violet. So I'm going to do a test sale here. And coming up on the next Friday, whenever you watch this video. And I want to see the demand for the previous era when the price is high. Not cheap opportunities anymore. It's going to be...
He literally has one
easily a couple $1,000,
open.
even with a couple $100 discount, because it's just, they're expensive. And that brings me...
Don't judge. If I can get one good deal, it's worth it. It's making me an account. I'm making an account right now. Know this, if you start now and you stop supporting, you won't be able to be a member again. That's okay. That's whatever. I'll give it a try for a couple of months. I would at least like to see what he offers. I wouldn't be surprised if he buys like 15% of all product that gets printed of every set. Not gonna lie, he said in one video that he's like the #2 biggest purchaser like ever. What is this? Yeah, I mean, he offers some good deals, man. I mean, all right. Well, that didn't work. Who's pulling some bangers today? Dude, who? Who is pulling some bangers today? It's a bit scummy if we are honest, but at least his membership is fairly cheap and he doesn't blow up the prices of his items. Dude, he's doing a 6-box booster box of Sword and Shield, and he's like, we're just going to put our taxes and then subtract like $200. I want to see what that's going to be. You know what I mean? I mean, it is what it is. He doesn't have to give anyone, he doesn't owe anyone a discount of any caliber. You know what I mean? What's scummy? Dude, this whole thing, I think right now, the easy thing to say is like, oh, this guy's a scalper. This guy, it's like, dude, I don't know. I don't really think that's it's as simple as that. That, oh, everybody's a scalper. It's like, I really don't think it's as easy as that. I really don't, man. Like, people need to make a living too, man. Like, yeah, there's some people that are trying to make a quick buck. Do you blame them? If they got access to the product, like, if you have to feed if you have to feed your family, you have to feed your family, man. It's because he buys so much and has so much media attention that he can control, but he doesn't control the market. He doesn't, because he doesn't sell his stuff, and he's been doing this forever. I don't know. I kind of disagree. I kind of disagree. I don't agree with that. He doesn't do it though. I got 3 more trainers last night. I'm on a roll. Let's go. People can choose to sell what they want to sell, man. At whatever price they want to sell. Oh yeah, it says so right here in the welcome message. This is not a normal Patreon account. You only get one chance. Once you close your account, in the future, you can never come back. It's a one-way street. So you can't. I'll be back in a bit if you're still on. Hope the stream goes well. Thanks, Jeff. We're just vibing, dude. We're vibing. We're watching a YouTube video, and I'm just kind of seeing what this guy's Patreon does. I mean, if I leave, I leave. You know, it is whatever. I'm not gonna cry about it. I don't know why it like. That's really weird. I'm not saying that he's controlling it on purpose. It's like basically anyone that has a large media attention, even though they're not trying to, people will listen and react accordingly. I mean, I guess, man. people will do what they do. And there's nothing you can do about that. I mean, that's why meme coins make the 1% rich as fuck and everybody else broke, right? Because if you're like, how am I supposed to feel if someone said, "Hey, I lost my life savings and hocked to a coin"? Like, maybe you kind of deserve to lose your life savings on fucking Hawk to a coin, brother. Maybe you kind of deserve to lose your life savings on Hawk to a coin. All right, I joined. It's $15. It's $15. I'm okay. I pay $7 a month right now to fucking I pay $8 a month right now to fucking get notifications on motherfucking Poke Notify, You gotta be able to invest as well. What I don't know, and perhaps now that you have joined, you could educate me on, but is he a distributor or is his target audience for normal collectors? I don't think he's a distributor. I mean, I guess you can look at him as a distributor. So from what I'm seeing, I also won't show what I'm seeing because I don't know if I'll get in trouble for this. But from what I'm seeing is he puts out a post. Like, for example, he put out a post, the most recent page, the most recent post is about 7 deadly sins. Okay? And he goes, if you're interested, send payment. He goes, limit 1 order per 15 plus Patreon, which I'm $15 plus. And then he lists, if you want 4 boxes, he gives you the price. If you want 8 boxes, he gives you that price. If you want 16 boxes and or a sealed case, he gives you that price. So you send the amount. You send the amount that he puts, and then he sends it to you. That's what I'm seeing. So and I think he gets hit too, because I'm looking at a post from him talking about OP09 English, and he didn't get a big allocation of this too. He said the release wave of OP09 is very, very small. I hope we get another reprint or restock wave in the coming months. This is a very good set. It will do good. This is probably one of the better sets that One Piece has released in a while. Do prices look like distributor prices or retail? During COVID, it was really hard to get some of my posters that I collect because of the people just buying it all using them bots. Popularity faded and now it's back to normal. Frustrating, but yeah, and I think it'll eventually happen with Pokemon. I think people are going to have to deal with this, at least until Off the Rocket. And I was explaining this earlier. I was having a conversation. I don't think the craze for Pokemon is going to die down until like the end of the year into next year. Because Journey Together is going to be really big. And I think Rocket's going to be really big. And then who knows what the end of the year set's going to be, right? So we will see. We will see. Also, to answer your questions, Raven, it looks like so I'll use Emperors in the New World. Emperors of the New World, TCG. So this is when he posted Emperors of the New World for purchase in December, because that came out in December. Okay. He shows that on TCG Player it's selling for $148 plus tax. He was selling it for $139, so $10 cheaper. So a little bit below MSRP, which to me is a win. Because I think especially now, buying at MSRP is a fucking win. So for example, the 7 Deadly Sins box. The 7 Deadly Sins box he has listed at 45 to 65. Between 45 to 65 plus tax, depending on who you buy it from. But if you buy 4 boxes of 7 Deadly Sins for $200, you'll get them at $49.75 each. And then it goes lower. If you buy a case, you're paying $42 per box. So, I mean, you're getting stuff below what TCG Player has it listed, which is kind of like MSRP. So, I think it's worth it if you get stuff that you like. I feel like the real scalpers move on off certain items depending on the popularity. It was a PS5 for like a year, Hello Kitty for a few months, and now Pokemon. It's, dude, brother, it's all the people that buy shoes, man. It's all the shoe people, man. It's all the shoe people, dude. This behavior is what happens, what all the shoe people were doing. All the shoe people were doing, still do. You know, with the Stock X and buying everything off fucking Stock X with bots, right? Shoe people? Brother, you want to hear about scalping? The original scalpers are shoe scalpers, brother. Nike will release a pair of Jordans, a pair of Nikes for $125. You can buy them off Stock X, right? You can hope to buy them off Stock X, but you're probably going to get sniped by a bot. Only bots get the fucking releases, and then they'll flip them for fucking $500, $600. Like, we think this is a lot right now because, you know, a fucking booster box comes out at $160 and people are selling it for $220, right? Like Surging Sparks, for example. Booster boxes are $165 a box, and they're selling for like $220, $225. Shoe people buy boxes, buy a fucking pair of Jordans for $125, and they'll flip them for $1,000. That's why the scalping term is like, it's like, act like you've been here before, man. People have been doing this shit forever. People have been doing this type of shit forever. This is not new with Pokemon. This is not new in the world. People have been doing this type of stuff. They see the waves. They see that there's a chance to make a quick buck. And I mean, it just is what it is, man. These guys, brother, I went to a store today. I went to 4 stores in a new part of town in the south part of Nevada. I went to 4 stores. 3 out of the 4 stores were completely out of Pokemon. Completely gone. Dude, I couldn't even buy individual packs. There was nothing. They had empty booster boxes. And the guy was telling me, I was like, yeah, bro, it's fucking crazy. He's like, they're fucking air tagging the FedEx trucks that do our deliveries. 2 of our FedEx guys keep getting pings, and they told us about it, and they have to turn their truck in to fucking do a clean sweep of their fucking FedEx trucks to make sure that shit isn't on their trucks anymore. So people are air tagging FedEx trucks following the routes. So people know when the Walmart's gonna get fucking stocked, when their Target's gonna get stocked, when everything's gonna get stocked. How? You can't beat that. You can't beat it. So the market is what the market is. It fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. Because there are people like that, and you know what? They're out there hustling. Because you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I am not gonna do that, dude. I am just not gonna do that. I do think that that part of the problem is a lot of people who have never had any interest in Pokemon or know anything about them just started because of the hype, but that's normal, man. That's normal. brother, when I was growing up, no one could talk about. Dude, I grew up watching anime because I was born in Colombia, and in Colombia, Dragon Ball Z was the shit, and everyone loved Dragon Ball Z. When I moved to the States, dude, no one talked about anime. You talk about anime, you're a fucking nerd. Now, everybody loves fucking Dragon Ball Z. Everybody knows everything about One Piece. Now that shit is awesome. Now you're a cool guy if you're a nerd. You know, this happens with everything, man. Superhero movies. Who gave a fuck about Marvel? Who cared about Iron Man? Who cared about Iron Man? No one gave a fuck about Iron Man. No one cared about the Avengers. Then they make one movie and it's all hyped. It's like that's it. It's fucking crazy, man. But that is just, you know what we call that? You call it the hive mind, dude. You call it the hive mind, dude. Dello! Alright, guys, hey. We gotta purchase, boys! Get them at the scalped prices, brothers. Come get your Pokemon at scalped prices, boys. Dello, pick your pack 1 to 3. We got 3 Paldea Evolved left, my man. Let me know. Let me know which one you would like. Yeah, I agree that it's snag the back one. All right. I agree that it's normal. I just don't think that the market was nowhere. Yeah, I mean, you can't. That's the thing. I mean, it's kind of like the stock market, right? If people were able to predict these types of swings, everyone would get rich. And that's why I don't get mad. Like, I don't give Rudy shit because he's been doing this for years. He's been collecting and holding for years. So he said, I don't care if the market's down. I don't care if the market's up. I'm just going to keep collecting. Which is technically the rule of thumb when you're investing in stocks and your 401k. Who gives a fuck if the stock market's down 1 year? It's going to be up the next. Fucking ride it out and see what happens in 20 years, 30 years. You know, that's also that philosophy as well, right? It just sucks right now. It sucks right now for us because it's like, dude, I want to open Pokemon packs. I want to be able to sell these at $5 a pack. But I can't. So it like directly impacts me right now, right? It won't be like this forever. Now, will I be streaming forever? No. So it kind of sucks for that reason as well. All right, Dello. Good luck. This is a very good conversation. This is a very good conversation. I agree with a lot of the things they're saying, Raven, and I understand where you're coming from. So I enjoy the back and forth. I do enjoy the back and forth, and I hope I'm not pissing you off. I know some people, when they talk about these kinds of things, it can make people angry. All right, good luck, Dello. 1 pack, Paldea Evolved, starting with the Voltorb, Caldwell, Torpius, Dunsparce, the Goth Chick, Honchkrow, Sudowoodo, Delivery Drone. Okay. Luxray. That's not a Magikarp. I'm sorry, Dello. Dello, let me know if you would like your hollows in reverses. If you would like those in your bag. Yeah, it's semi-fair comparison. Everyone can watch anime or watch movies, but cards have a limit to them. So the mindset affect the same, but the effect on the product is, yeah, I mean. Yes, please, you the man, of course, man. I appreciate you jumping in for a pack, brother. Yeah, we can't hate the people day trading and grinding for quick wins. Yeah, we can't, man. We can't. I mean, you'll get a W next time. Hey, brother, let's go. Let's get that W. Yeah, it just sucks because it directly impacts us, like all of us. Like, to be honest, like, you know, I've known Devin. Fuck. 14 years. I've known Devin for 14 years. I've slept at his fucking house. I know his wife. I know his family. You know? I know his wife's family. I've spent many a days with this dude. We have cried together. And I shit you not, we have never talked about Pokemon together. It wasn't until he found my fucking TikToks that we were like, oh shit, you like Pokemon? And I'm like, yeah, I like Pokemon. I shit you not, 14 years. 14 years. And we did not start, I had no idea that Devin collected. I knew Devin likes collecting like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He likes collecting like high-end figures. He likes collecting like these crazy fucking posters and comic books. Like I knew about that because I've seen his comic book collection. I got no fucking idea, the dude. I love his wife, dude. His wife's amazing. I'm ride or die for Katie, man. Devin knows how lucky he is, just like me, man. I know how fucking lucky I am with my wife. we both aimed up and we fucking won. Yo, Kim says, let me know if anyone's down for a Brilliant Stars battle. I wish Jeff was here. Jeff would be down. I'm kind of down for a Brilliant Stars battle. All right, let's put these in Delo's box. Put this in Delo's bag. Truth, I only knew you liked anime, see? How much do these Wembies go for? Like 150-ish each? That's why I'm holding them. I listed a couple of my Wembies for sale. I did list some Wembies for sale, but those two I'm going to keep for... I'm going to hold on to. So yesterday, guys, I stayed up till like 3 a.m. 3 a.m. listing things on eBay. Once he's healthy, they'll sell for way more. Oh yeah, these are gonna. I'm holding these until he retires. What jersey's on the right? This is the Rising Rookies. This is the Rising Rookie jersey, and this is from the Haunted Hoops set. So the Halloween set. These are both rookie cards. But that's just... This is my real Wemby grail. I need to get this graded to keep it safe. Like, I'm keeping these three. I'm going to sell all my other Wembies. Yes, sir. On card. On card. But I stayed up super late because I listed a bunch of stuff like this PSA 9 CJ Stroud. This was like $65. The Drake May out of 50 PSA 9. This is like 150. Puka PSA 10. I think like 60 something. Oh, Population 1, the only one in the world in a PSA 10 animation SSP Justin Herbert. I don't know what this will eventually sell for. I have it listed for a lot though. Just to see if I get any fillers. A Sir Thompson PSA 9 is like a $20 card. Keegan Murray out of 10. This is like a $30-ish card. Giannis Antetokounmpo out of 35. 32 out of 35. Almost a jersey match. Thrillers, yellow, PSA 10. Haunted Hoops, Slime, Wemby, PSA 10. Listed this, I think it was like $100. Court of the Kings, silver, PSA 10. Rookie card, Wemby, $100. And then this is sequential duo, so sudden impact green with the silver base. So I listed all those cards. We'll see if we get any feelers. Any feelers on eBay. If any of those stand out to y'all, let me know. Let me know. Remember, we got the slab away, boys. We got the slab aways. Hey, silly question. Do you have Flamingo's bulk? Flamingo's bulk. I need like a lot of it for a silly gift. Dude, you probably asked a day short. I sold all my bulk. That is all the bulk I have left. That is it. That is all the bulk I have left. I had a full box of bulk 2 days ago that I probably could have searched for you, but I doubt I have that many flamingos in there. It's not looking too hot. I'm gonna go on a wild guess and say there's none in here either. I'm sorry, dude. I'll keep my eye out though if we open any sets with flamingos in it. I will pull it out for you. Got a friend alongside their sister. They have an anonymous listen on Craigslist that you can pay them to put plastic flamingos all over someone's yard. Want to send them a box full of flamingo cards? Damn, I probably would have had a lot in that box. I mean, I had like maybe 8,000 cards of bulk in that box I sold. Which reminds me, I do need a... Cero flamingos, brother. Oh yeah, for sure, man. No worries. That kind of sucks. Yo, Kim, if you want to do a battle for Brilliant Stars, I think I'm in, dude. I think I want some of that action if you're up for it. Let me know if you're down. Let me know if you're down, Kim. Bro, I'm gonna grab some food, BRB. For sure, dude. One second, guys. Numal from Pokemon Go, the peelable one. Yeah, it's $5. I probably. Oh no! You could have retired. You could have retired, dude. Instead, now you didn't. Yo, Kim. Yo, Kim.
Yeah, I got a new phone. Hold on. Give me a minute. For some reason it's not working on my phone.
Alright, I'm a definitely.
Going on?
Guys, we have an issue. I had $80 in cash somewhere here, and now I can't find it. This kind of sucks. I'm probably sending my last one a tag. Oh, by the way, guys, I am working on a new box. It's going to be called the Pity Box. And pretty much, if you have a really, 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 really shitty opening, whoever has the shittiest opening of the night gets a couple pulls from the Pity Box with a couple chances to win some low tier, like not very expensive hits. You can either get like bulk, or you can pull a card that has like a $20 slab on it. So I'm working on something like that. Dude. Haseo, what's up, brother? We're just chilling, man. We're just fucking talking about kind of like the state of the market right now. I think so too. I think it sounds like a good idea. Alright, Kim. Couldn't call you a bitch? Alright, pick your box. I'm gonna bring all 5. This is the first one. Pick your box and come get owned. This was the first one. Let me just take the trash out real quick. Oh, I can hear her talking. She's in game already. I don't know if she hears you. Kim, pick a number 1 through 4. Pick a number 1 through 4. I mean 1 through 6. 4. Okay. I'm picking 2 again. Kim, would you like to go first or last? Would you like to go first or last? All right. Gimme. Lucario. You take a Lucario. You take a Lucario. Alright, good luck, Kim. Obviously, I hope you lose. But not by much. I hope you pull an Umbreon. And then I pull a Charizard. That's kind of what I'm hoping. That's fucked up. I mean, we're battling, no? Kim, as the person battling you, that's what I hope. As the person opening your packs, I hope you pull a Charizard. Is that better? Riolu, Starly, Luxray, a Breloom, Clang, Corfish, Chimcho, Chimchar, Encino, Baltoy, Claydol, Lucario. Ooh. I'm gonna leave this last pack right here as a rebuttal. Let's see what Kim gets.
I control that force through fluid motion.
Need that price is right sound. that pack back there kind of sus. I'm glad. I'm glad you think it's kind of sus. Maybe I can win. All right, back one. Good luck. Alright, what are you doing? Purloin, Shroomish, Piplup, Manaphy, Askew. Magmar. Yikes. Yikes. I hope that's not your hit in the box. That'd be shitty. Torkoal, Clang, Burmy, Spiritomb, Magmar. Alright, you got another hit. Ariados, Flygon. I mean, look at those borders. Jesus. Hey, Kim, this time it's left heavy. It's left heavy. Let's go. Let's go. Honestly, I don't know which one's more. The Ariados or the Flygon. Let's just say no one's winning right now. No one is currently winning. Is really what's going on. Come on, one more hit. No, Kim is winning, but what is he winning? A Lucario promo? What's he winning? Clefairy. Breloom. Alright, my rebuttal pack. Good luck, Haseo. OPM. I don't think it's looking too hot for me, man. When did you record this? This is when I ate some Thai food, man. I had to mute. I'm eating here. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Kim, congrats! You win! You're a winner, Kim! Let's go! Congratulations, you winner! Man! Guys, let's show off Kim's prize. Kim won himself a Brilliant Stars stamped Lucario. I mean, let's go, dude. Let's go. Puff, there are 3 boxes left. Which box would you like? It's Puff's turn to snipe. I mean, is a win a win? I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like I'm losing. Ugh. Middle box, formerly 3. Man, I was going to pick box 1. I think box 1 might have the hit, dude. I think box 1 might have the hit, guys. Box 1 might have the hit, guys. I think box 1 has the hit, guys, if you're thinking about battling. Zard in this one. No doubt. I hope so. That'd be sick. Moltres. Not a Moltres. I got the fucking Panther. Do 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 do. Ooh, ooh, some wild hunt. The wild hunt begins again, huh, ladies and gentlemen? Asel's trying to build his stack. All right, Puff. Good luck, Puff. Good luck. Come on. Claymore. Water. Cherubi. Squawk. Gorefish. Golett. Chimecho. Manaphy. Fire Monkey. Fire Ape. Come on. Charizard. Charizard. Grottle. Berry. Clang. There might be something there. Why does it look so dark? By Brava, Farfetch'd, Burmy, Staryu, Carablast, Clefairy, Farfetch'd, If we're gonna play it, we gotta play Puffs. Gotta play Puffs.
Packs on the table, cards in my hand, hoping for magic, but it's looking bland. No holo, no shimmer, just common views. Another night, it's the scam dance blues. Scam dance, scam dance, nothing but air. Chasing the hits, but they're never there. Scam dance, what can you do? Another pack down, just passing through. Chats all laughing, it's rigged they say, but I keep ripping, it's just my way. One more shot, could it break the chain, or just more bulk and a little more pain? Scam dance, nothing but air. Chasing the hits, but they're never there. Scam dance, what can you do? Another pack down, just passing through.
All right. Play the Scam Dance one. But this is Puff's song. Puffs, I just want you to know I appreciate this song.
Oops, too bad, not your day. Scam dance got you, walk away. Chased the pull, took the chance. Now you're stuck in the scam dance. Scam dance, say goodbye to your finance. One more pack, just one glance. Welcome to the scam dance.
All right. Enough of that. Let's get a little serious. We got 2 wild hunts coming. Let's give it a quick little shuffle. Hassel, would you like 2 sequential pulls, so back-to-back cards, or 2 random pulls? Let us know. Sequential or random. Two random. All right, brother. Good luck. Oh. One wild for the legend. One wild for Haseo. One wild closer to his dreams. Haseo, that puts you at 2 wilds. Marking it down on the list. Congratulations. 2 wilds, brother. What the fuck? Stop robbing me. My fault. You got 2 total wilds, my friend. Is there other wilds with more than 1? Yes. There is 2x wilds. X2 wilds, so 2 x2 times 2 times 3 times 4 and times 6 wilds. But obviously there's less of those. There's only 1 times 6, 2 times 4s, 3 times 3s, and 4 times 2s. Last I did the math. In the previous iteration of this game, before I turned it into kind of like a gamified shopping experience, there was a 1-of-1 card, which automatically lets you get the highest tiered card. And Apex Breaks actually pulled the 1-of-1 card in the past. It gave him a Dark Charizard PSA 9, an English Dark Charizard PSA 9. Crazy hit. Crazy hit. Puff was there when it happened. Also, following that up, congratulations again, man. A wild, dude. It pretty much pays for the order. Pretty much pays for the order. GG's. As you get closer to thinking about getting some stuff. Moving forward, Kim wanted box 1. Kim, do you still want box 1? Or would you like box 5? Or box number 2? Box number 2 is technically OG 5. Would you still like box 1? Box 1? Box 1 it is. Good luck. Yo, 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 where are the bangers? About to be right here, brother. You came just in time. You came just in time. Bangers are coming right now. Another Lucario. I'm good, man. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, brother. I'm just trying to get some hits, man. We're just looking for hits, dude. It feels too long. Too long. Two Lucarios. Let's go. Primplup, Helmet, Lexo, Stadium, Magmar, Quarterfish, Sneasel, Duskull, Purloin, Luxio, Alcremie. Come on, man. Vibrava, Squawk, Burmy, Staryu, Magmar, Throw, Monferno, Simisear V, Daycare. Morgan. Silly Glyph. 44 cents. Nice. Impidimpidim. Burmy. Spirit Tomb. Morgan. I mean, do you even want this Lucario anymore? The back is pretty... it's kind of messy in the back. The front looked pretty good. Do you even want this Lucario? I don't know, man. Fuck this Lucario. Fuck that Lucario, dude. Shitty ass set. What do you mean, whoa? Did you even want it? You wanted this cherry? Or are you talking about this? Hey, if you got, let me know. I think I did that pretty smooth. Let me know if you got. I wasn't too upset either way, but you got me. I would never rip up your cards, man. Well, I mean, We got the last box of yo, let's go fishing for Magikarps. I think we have 2 packs of that peekaboo. I don't have much Paldea Evolved anymore. Oh, guys, check this out. So we have a boost build and battle of Brilliant Stars. These are the last 2 boxes of Paldea. We have a build and battle of Brilliant Stars, but we also have all these loose packs of Brilliant Stars. It's like there could be a Charizard in here. You'll take them? All yours. Let's go looking for a Magikarp. Good luck. Dude, I would love to pull a Magikarp. Come on, baby. Slowpoke. Litleo. Rockruff. Plummy. Monogamous. Brambleghast. Toxicroak. Squawkabilly EX. Come on! Come on! Hop it! Venturechin. Energy. Passing him. Energy. Okay. Let's get serious. Meryl. 2 EXs. Slowpoke EX. Okay, the texturing on this isn't bad. Still an EX, but the texturing isn't crazy. 2 packs, 2 hits. Obviously not what we wanted to see. Not what we wanted to see. Guys, by the way, if you're here, man, Peekaboo's been a freaking huge supporter since the beginning. He does also stream. I don't know what his schedule is, but he does also stream if you guys want to go and check out some new people. I was opening up some Paldean Fates with him. It got a pretty good box, not gonna lie. Got a pretty good box. Thank you, brother. Man, there's got to be something crazy brewing over there. Wick, we do also have our last box of Shrouded Fable. Our last box of Shrouded Fable is there. Thanks for the shout out, man. You got the best box out of all 8 I had. Let's go. Let's go. We take that, dude. We take that, dude. We take that. Bubble Mute incoming next box. Unfortunately, I degen ripped everything I had, but feel free to watch that vid. It happens. Dude, trust me, man. I have degen ripped stuff off stream. I have degen ripped stuff off stream. Trust me when I say, it happens. Trust me, I want to open Brilliant Stars. I like opening too. But you just can't. You just can't, man. You just can't, man. That's that real shit. Alright, let's see what we can do. This, you know, this is kind of funny because we were talking about this earlier, but this is kind of how I feel about this whole situation. Collector, fucking scalper, also a collector, but just sell stuff. I mean, I'm a collector and I sell stuff, and I got called a scalper. I got called a scalper. I got called a piece of shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? My whole fucking thing right here is full of expensive cards. Sorry that I would like to make a little buck trying to sell some stuff on the side. I apologize. I apologize for trying to make a living. People forget I'm trying to make this my livelihood, you know? This is my job right now. I am doing this as a business. But this makes me laugh a little bit. Yeah, this is one of those things where people just want to get on their high horse, I think. That's kind of what I feel about this stuff. It's like, dude, get off your high horse, man. Get off your high horse. No one owes you any explanation for why they do what they do. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, hell yeah, Broody. Wait, I actually just saw a video. I did want to see. Fuck! There was a video I did want to see.
Happen. There would never be another grading company that competes with the big three, PSA, Beckett, and CGC. Change would never happen. The world would stay the same always. Do you see how silly that sounds? Well, there's...
Let's be real. CGC. Let's not say CGC is the big three, please. No one cares
a new
about
grading
CGC.
company on the block. They're called Tag, and
CGC
today
cards
is the
are so hard to
official
liquidate.
Tag glazing. Today I'm going to glaze Tag the entire video and give you the reasons why I'm grading almost exclusively with Tag, and so is my...
Just as a disclaimer, this dude has he has a partnership with Tag. So if he doesn't say that at some point in the video, then come on. What are we doing? Because he's mentioned it before in the past. See? Get 10% off Tag grading. He has a deal with them. I still want to listen to what he says,
company
but
going forward.
let's be
I
real.
think you should too, or at least consider it. This video is the bull case for Tag grading. And I want to start by prefacing with just a couple of things. Number one, and I promise this is the only time that I'm going to say this, I'm going to try to only say this once. I told you so. I did. I told you so. I've been grading with Tag personally since like September of last year, maybe even earlier. And like the entire time I've been kind of getting a lot of hate for it. I've been called the shill, been called the sellout. People have been making fun of the cards, saying that they're not valuable and that they're better ran over by a car. I'm sure you've been in the comment section before on social media. It's not a nice place. But sometimes if you don't listen to the comments, you might just be right. And I think I was here. But this brings me to point number two. I'm biased, and I will admit that fully, 100%. So everything that I say today, understand that I am
All right, I'm glad he said
biased.
that.
Not only have I gotten to know the Tag team and founders
Damn, Devin! I didn't know Mallory liked older men.
and people at the company who I find to be like really smart, amazing, and extremely hardworking people. But I'm also a partner of Tag Grading. We do a lot of like kind of work together and business together, and they're fantastic. And one of our biggest and best partners here at Mystic Rips and at Collectors Capital. So again, just know today is the bull case. I will be glazing Tag the entire time, and I'm definitely biased on it. So just understand that and know that I know that, and I'm not trying to shill. And then number three, which is I think the most important part of this entire thing, grading is subjective. Listen, if your only goal is to grade a card and make the absolute most money possible from grading it, obviously like strategically there's a bunch of different
I mean,
things.
I'm happy
Beckett
for
Black
her.
labels, PSA 10s carry a premium. We'll talk about tag today. CGC's Pristine 10 label brought a huge new premium to the CGC market, which sells very well. But at the end of the day, my opinion is grading is subjective. You can grade with whoever you want to grade with. If you want to grade with tag, if you want to grade with PSA, Ace has been doing awesome. Big shout out to Randolph. It's your cards, it's your collection. You can grade however you want. So don't take this video as me telling you what I think you need to do or what you should do. Grading is subjective. Grade with whoever you want. It's totally fine. Okay, now let's talk about tag. Okay, so for starters, who is tag grading? These guys seem to have just come up out of nowhere. Tag is actually, I don't want to say an old company, but they've been around since 2010, and they were founded by Steve Koss, who is a great guy. He's extremely tall and like the craziest sports card collector I've ever met in my entire life. Walking into his office is like walking into a museum. It's insane. Very smart guy though, very seasoned in business, and he started Tag. It's also co-founded by a band of brothers, a bunch of awesome guys here in Los Angeles who, again, I've gotten pretty close with. Super cool dudes. Whole team's very cool. Now, although they were founded in 2010, they didn't start grading Pokemon cards and other TCGs until 2022. So it seems like Tag is brand new and they came out of nowhere, and it's because, technically speaking,
sports.
for the Pokemon
Gotcha.
card world, for our world, they did come out of
So
nowhere.
they started out with
2020, it's only been,
sports.
like,
I didn't
3
know that.
years. So they are new, and you're seeing that. The prices are all over the place. Some of them are competing, and we'll look at price comparisons later in the video between like Tag and PSA and CGC. But Tag feels volatile, it feels new, it's because it is new. And the main thing, what sets Tag apart from the other grading companies? For one, and the biggest one, and this is like their biggest appeal, they use machine learning and AI grading for their cards, and I'll explain everything like what that means, because that is very important. So if you're gonna understand anything about Tag grading, understand the AI grading component, which again, I'll explain in a bit. The second thing that makes them stand apart is the fact that they've been given 4 different technology patents, which is really important, and I'll explain that as well. Number 3, if you saw the Deep Pocket Monster short on it, he did a great job like kind of showing off Tag, and I'll show mine as well. When you grade a card with Tag, they give you detailed images of your card and a very detailed grading report, so you know exactly why your card got a 10 or a 9.
It's so sad
or
his
whatever.
card
All
got
the
a
other grading
fucking
companies,
9,
they don't
man.
do this. The other
I
grading
had a
companies,
ding
they
on the
keep it
Clefairy.
vague on purpose so that they can keep changing,
such
and
a
so
bummer.
that human error kind of passes by.
Such
The Tag
a
is like
bummer,
super
dude.
transparent. So I've got this card, which is insane. It's a pristine 10 25th anniversary celebrations Charizard holographic. This is my personal collection. My personal collection has started to become very Tag heavy. I actually have some crazy personal collection goals this year. It's Tag 10s of all of the like shinings, like the vintage shinings. I don't know if I'm gonna do first edition and unlimited. We'll see how it goes. It's probably gonna be pretty expensive to do this. And then I wanna get the gold stars in Tag 10s. So I'm gonna start being like a shiny Pokemon, shiny luck, you know? Shiny Pokemon Tag 10 collector. It'll be fun. Here's the card, this pristine 10 Charizard on Tag's website. So when you scan the QR code that is on top of the label on the card, this is all the information they show you. It's a pristine 10, which you can see. It gives you all the information of the card. Pop 1. Nice. There's 59 total graded of this card here, so like not a whole lot of cards graded, right? And this is the highest quality out of all of them. It is rank number 1. It's
Wow.
the highest.
It even tells you that his was the 45th card graded.
Pristine overall, and this is honestly, this is the most important thing that sets Tag apart, I think. Not the most important, but a very interesting thing, especially for high-end collectors. It gives you the rank. So out of all of the other 25th
that's pretty
anniversary
crazy.
celebration holographic Charizards graded at Tag grading, this is the number 1 highest quality copy in existence.
That's kind of
That
crazy.
has been graded with Tag, of course, which is very cool. Like, this is insane. So the fact that you can have that kind of data and that kind of flex is really, really cool, and I think really important, especially for high-end collectors. That's an insane detail. Okay, so there's that. You also get the cert number, and then here you go. So you get a picture. So you get the picture of the front. You can zoom in and see the card kind of like however you want. There's this little knob right here that you can bring back that shows any surface defect transparency. And if you click the eye, it will tell you exactly what everything does on the website. But this basically helps you see if there's anything wrong with the surface of the card. Like, you can like very thoroughly look over the front, and then
Damn,
here's the
that
back
card
as
was
well. So let's say
crispy,
that
dude.
I wanted to look at the ball. Like, you could zoom in, you could see it, and you can see that there's like no surface defects or anything with the card. You can go all the way out. So that is very cool. And then there's like a learn more page. So like if you want to like do your own research, you can. But here you go. So these are the grades right now. So centering, right? Front got a 50, 50, a 49, 51, 50, 50, 49, 51. So the left, right was perfect. The top,
Damn.
bottom was like a little bit off, just like a tiny bit, but not enough to affect the grade. As for corners, you've got front 0 dings, back 0 dings. You've got the edges 0 and 0. You've got surface. There's 1 ding on the back on the surface, which I wonder if you click it, actually, which is great. If you click it, it will show you. So if you go to the back here,
Right
as you
here?
can see, there's like a surface ding on the top. I don't know if you can see that, but if you click
Oh,
that,
right here.
ding, it will show you, and it will literally circle it. So you can see exactly where the ding is on the card. That's so insane. The system just, it takes you to where the card is dinged. So
The
great.
guaranteed is finally up.
Boom.
Let's go! Banger.
Right there, it shows you what the dings are. So back,
Congrats,
top center,
man.
shows
I'm glad
you,
it
you
got-
can look at
it
the
got
full
to you
picture,
safe.
You can look at the front, back of the card, gives you all the measurements. Here's all of the like super duper nitty gritty detail. And then what else? Your corner details, takes pictures of your corners, shows you all of that. Your back, your front edges, bottom, everything, back edges, all of that. And then it gives you as well, so for those of you that want to sell your cards with tag, it gives you a super high res, really nice quality picture of your card front and back that you could use to either have or sell or do whatever with. So
I was getting worried. Nah, it'll get there eventually. You have tracking, so we would have figured it out one way or another. Any hit state, nothing crazy, man. We did a Brilliant Stars booster built-in battle at fucking blue. Then we opened 2 more. Those kind of blue. We have 1 more left, and then some loose packs. But no, nothing crazy today. We haven't opened a lot either, but nothing too crazy.
for me, we're a card shop, this is really helpful. And then again, it gives you pictures of kind of like everything here. So, and each card is graded out of 1,000, a score out of 1,000. On the top left, it says view score. You can press that and it will give you your score of the card. Oh, well, okay, so there's different grading tiers, right? So tag X is what I graded this with. I kind of obviously wish I graded with tag S. Tag S is what shows you your actual score out of 1,000. So like, there's like an upcharge to that. So there's an upcharge to being able to see the actual number score, but we know it's a pristine. So this is, I mean, the data that they give you on the card along with the leaderboard system and everything is like another one of the absolute largest things that sets tag apart from PSA, Beckett, and CGC. And then speaking of upcharges, tag slabs, there are upcharges, right? So like again, if you want
base
the
is
tag
15
S
bucks.
and you want to actually
How
see
much
the
is
number
tag
score,
X?
which will show up on your slab as well as on your report, you have to pay an upcharge for that. But what there aren't upcharges for is grading, value upcharges. With both PSA and CGC, if you get a card that is worth over a certain amount, they're gonna give you a fine,
That's
essentially.
fucking
They call
annoying.
it an upcharge.
It's
a
so
fine, let's be
annoying.
honest.
It's so
and
annoying,
PSA and
dude.
CGC are using
It's
the
so
value of
fucking
the card
annoying.
after grading to determine if you're gonna get an upcharge fee
So
or not.
ridiculous.
So if you grade something super expensive like this and it turns out to be super expensive, like I would probably have to pay a fee to get this card back. Maybe not this one specifically, like, you know, we're probably talking like higher end, more vintage things, but those fees really add up if you're grading a lot of high end cards, and tag does not upcharge for value. So that's generally kind of what sets tag apart, like the big bullet points from the other grading companies and kind of like what makes them so awesome. Also too, I mean, you can see it visually right here, but like the look of the slab is much different. It's very clean. It's very like, I don't know, it's very transparent. Like the text on the top looks fantastic. A lot of people really, really like visually how the tag slabs look. I agree. I think these are like the cleanest slabs out of all of them. Again, biased, I'm glazing them. But I have, and this is interesting here too, for visual appeal, I also have in my personal collection, because I still do have, and just so you know, in my personal collection, I still have
Have you
PSA,
used
I still
tagged before? No. I'm planning to drop a submission. I think I'm gonna drop cards that I think would get PSA 9s. This Venusaur, for some reason, I think would get a PSA 9. I think centering on the back isn't good. I'm gonna do one of these Mewtwo's. Dragoneer. One Piece, why not? I was thinking about doing these Clefairies. At least one of them. Reshiram. This Glaceon, I'm gonna send to tag. I think I have to send this to PSA. But I'm gonna do a tag submission. I just need the cards for it. I think I have to have like 10 or 15 cards for the bulk submission.
CGC, I have Beckett cards. I'm just only grading with tag going forward now, except though I did get one more card graded with PSA. It was my Mitsuhiro Arita signed card, which you'll see soon, that I got signed during my convention video at Hawaii PopCon.
I'm pretty sure I can take those photos, photos of cards to see if the surface is clean.
Him signing the card.
Surface is surface.
Tag, if you wanna do
Surface
signature,
is
you need a
more of
video.
like
you have to
if
submit the video of the person signing the
most of the
card.
surfaces
So
on
there'll
those
be
are pretty
difference between
clean
the two grading
because you can
companies.
see dings
PSA
and
makes
stuff.
it much easier to grade
Centering is the bigger issue.
signed cards, whereas tag does not. But
like I know,
between the
like
two,
one of my really big
PSA
expensive cards has a
obviously very, very
surface issue
classic
that I need
PSA
to
look.
try to
I
get.
love the PSA slab.
I need to send to someone to
but
fix.
tag very different.
because
Both
it's
very
like
different slabs. Same cards, different slabs. Now let's talk about AI grading, which is
it's like
again,
a
I think, the biggest
multi-thousand-dollar
difference
card.
between tag and grading companies, and the reason why I think you're starting to see tag blow up and why it's so valuable. And in my personal opinion, it's obvious. And I'll talk about this in a second. But the other day, Tag tweeted in response, because there's a lot of conversation happening around Tag right now, which is why I think this video is very nicely timed. So Tag quote tweeted someone else's tweet and basically explained what AI grading means, because AI is obviously a huge buzzword in today technology and business. So for them to explain this is really helpful. If you want the full tweet, I'll leave the link in the description. But the most important part is this part right here, where they said, our system uses advanced computer vision, including photometric stereoscopic imaging to capture precise card measurements. These attributes are then processed through our grading algorithms to ensure consistency and objectivity. While we do incorporate neural networks for classification, our grading process is fundamentally driven by measurement data and algorithmic sourcing, minimizing subjectivity and maximizing accuracy. Our verification process involves expert graders reviewing system results, eliminating false positives, or what we call nodes, non-human observable.
When I worked in journalism and PR, this is a very smart person writing down what they do for their job. Okay? So this was probably written by an engineer that deals with this. Because, and the reason it's not good or bad, but what I'm saying is, the reason this kind of sucks is because the everyday person, once they get to stereoscopic imaging to capture precise card measure, I'm asleep, dude. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm telling you, after the first paragraph, once people started the second paragraph, they're like, dude, you know what? I really don't care. And their decision, it didn't sway them. They're either going to grade with Tag or not.
Defects. What this means is Tag runs cards through their AI model, and their AI model.
What I'm saying is there could have been an
learns
easier way to write all
pattern
that.
recognition. What is a 10? What is a 9? What is a 6? And like the dumbed down explanation of this, because I don't fully understand AI, but this is how I understand it to work. It can be compared to how Tesla, their self-driving works. The reason why Tesla is so far ahead of any other self-driving company isn't because they had the most money or they had the smartest developers or they did it first even. The benefit, I guess technically.
Imagine fucking
the
that
benefit
card
that
up.
Tesla has is data. Every time
That's a million dollar cards right there. That's like a $3, $4, $5 million card right there.
The more Tesla miles that are driven in a day, in a week, in a month, the
I'd be
better their
freaking out.
AI
I'd be
models
freaking
and
out.
self-driving models get, because they're self-learning, they're self-teaching. The more data you give the system, the better the system gets. Tag, from what I understand, works fairly similarly, to where the more cards that are ran through Tag's AI systems, just the better the system gets and the more consistent and objective it gets. And obviously they've trained these models as well. I don't know how self-learning they are personally, but the models are trained so that when a card gets put through the model, the system, the AI, the computer, should be able to tell if the card is a 9, 10, or a 6. And in case there is a mistake that is made, because it does happen even with AI and technology, human graders look over not the card.
Wow, it got a 955. 949 is a 9. So it just got over and got the 10. Looks dope, but sometimes human error PSA 10s for PSA make you some money. Yeah. But I mean, error cards make you money regardless, cuz like error cards, like what you're talking about is like, let's say this card got a 10. This is the illustrator card, but instead of writing Pokemon Illustrator, they put like Gyarados here, right? Yeah, that would make you money. But when you actually send PSA error cards, they have a thing called OC or something like that. Like they have a line that like shows you, oh, you got the error card marking. And you'll still make money
so
from
they're
that,
making sure that all of the defects that the AI grading system said exist. They like make sure that that's actually a defect on the card, and then they give the card a once over to make sure that they find
some
defects
people
that the
also
system maybe
fucking
missed. And this is
hate
all
that
helpful
shit
information
too.
to improve the system
And they
as well. So not
resend
only
their
is
cards
AI
to get it
grading
fixed.
cards, but a human is looking over each and every
Which
card
is
to
kind of
make sure
crazy
that,
because like I
what
wouldn't.
the-
I'd
what
just
the
sell it with the
defects
fucking error.
are actually there, and their whole thing is like they're not.
I'm talking about the cards. I'm talking about the cards that should be a 9, but the guys kind of didn't notice it at all. Oh! Yeah,
Not
yeah.
accurate. They hate the word accurate.
Yeah,
Their
for
CEO
sure.
hates the word
I
accurate.
have a card like I have a sports card like that. It got a
Accuracy is
10,
subjective, right? Like if
and I
turn
looked
my
at it, I'm like,
phone at
this
the
should be like a
wall
fucking
behind me,
7.
Hitting this spot here may be accurate.
But I'm not
to me,
complaining.
but to you,
I'm
hitting
gonna
this
sell it as a
spot here
10
may be
because
accurate.
it's
You know what I'm
already
saying? Like, accuracy is
encapsulated
kind of
and it says
subjective. That was a
PSA
very
10
bad
on it.
example, and I'm not
So
giving a good case for this, but accuracy is
for
subjective.
me,
PSA
it's a
might
PSA
say
10.
A certain card is a 10, where tag might say a different kind of card is a 10, right? Depending on how lenient people's grading requirements are. You know, like if PSA is a 70-30 on centering to get a 10, but tag is a 90-10, these are made up numbers. Then, like,
I ain't gonna
their
go
definition
fucking
of
tell them to
accurate
give me
is
a lower
different.
grade.
Tag is about
Fuck outta here.
consistency, and that's why the AI is so great, is because every time you send a card into tag, it should get, and probably will get, like the same grade. But we all know if PSA gives you back a 9 on a card that looks flawless, you should crack that slab open and send it back into PSA.
Hell yeah,
because
send
there's
that
a
shit
high
in.
likelihood
Send
that
that shit
doing
in.
that time,
Pray to God
you'll
you get a
eventually
better
get 10.
grader.
And I'll explain that human error.
Send
later,
that
because it's
shit
a really
in
big
and
part of
hope
this.
to
With
God you
tag,
get a better
theoretically,
grader.
You shouldn't be able to do that, and if you can, it's like very, very rare, if at all. Because like they said, I mean, there's like, and they admit it, right? Like their system's not perfect. They're always improving it. Like it's not a perfect system, but it's the most, and I will say this with confidence, the most consistent grading company for Pokemon cards ever made. Ever. I mean, there's no contest. And this leads me into why is tag grading better than other grading companies, including the king, PSA. Don't take offense if I'm like inadvertently roasting your favorite grading company. Grading's subjective. Grade with whoever you want to grade with. But this is why I think
Because
tag
I
is
get
better
paid
than the other
thousands
grading
of
companies.
dollars
For
to be
one,
a partner.
I think if history, especially over the last 10 years, definitely the last 100 years, and for sure the last 5,000 years, has taught us anything, it's that if you bet against technology,
Slip a
you will
crispy
lose.
20 with
the
your
only reason why we are
submissions.
here today and not still hitting sticks
I bet you
against
people have
cave
done that.
walls is because of technology.
I bet you people have done
technological
that shit, dude,
advances,
low-key.
and what we have learned as people to turn things in the world into efficient tools that make our lives better, easier, and more efficient. Taking a Pokemon card and looking at it under a microscope and saying that it's a 10 is hitting a wall with a stick. Taking a Pokemon card and running it through a machine learning AI model and then cross-referencing to make sure it's correct is modern. You can't tell me that using AI to grade Pokemon cards should not be the standard in 2025.
My
It is
friend didn't
so-
got 9s and
technology
8s.
is the reason why I'm filming this right now. You're watching it.
He
You
got what he
exist. I have a
deserved.
career from all this stuff. We're all here.
I do
Like,
the same
Tag
shit.
is a
I'm like,
technology
fuck
company
you
that
and
grades
thank you
Pokemon
for the
cards.
20.
Say, CGC, Beckett are grading companies that
Oh,
grade
that's
cards.
fucking
These are two very
hilarious.
different things. Okay, fundamentally very different things. And again,
Your boy
I
knew
think
that they were
technology
9s and 8s,
companies
man.
Win if they're good, that is, and if they work. And Tag is good and Tag works. And I think that's the main reason why Tag is better than the other companies and why it's going to do so well is because it's a technology company and the tech is good and it works and it's consistent and it's real. And because the human tendency of mistake. Let me explain this. People, humans, I mean, computers, AI is not perfect, right? But
Time to
even more
crack them.
imperfect are us
Send
people.
them
Humans
100.
are
Yeah,
very
yeah,
imperfect.
yeah.
We are easily influenced
That's some
by
hateful
a lot of
ass
things. One of
grading.
my favorite books.
No,
is
that guy
Thinking
just
Fast
knows
and
his worth.
Slow
He said,
by
I ain't
Paul
worth
Kahneman,
20. I'm worth
which
100.
I understand
Fuck
is
you.
like maybe semi-outdated.
He said,
in
you
some of the
think I'm worth
ideas that were in
20?
the
You're
book.
worth 9s
There's
and
always
8s.
new stuff on human cognition coming out. I find that stuff so interesting. But the book was fascinating because it explains how easily manipulated your and my psychology is. For example, the concept of muscle memory. If you're a card grader and you're grading 10,000 cards a week or whatever the quotas are, when you
You
first
know,
start
he's
grading,
not
you're gonna pay
lying
attention-
about that. Whenever I do grading submissions, I do that as well because I've heard of that shit and because I know it's human error. So like, let's say this card I know is like a 6, right? Let's just say this is a PSA 6, but I know this card is a PSA 10. I put the PSA 6 in front of the 10 and I go every other. And let's say this card is probably a PSA 9. Then I would put the Monkey D. Luffy here because I'm like, I need this Monkey D. Luffy to look better than the card in front, right? Let's say the Venusaur, I want it to be a 10, but this Mewtwo is pretty off-center left to right. So I don't know if this is going to get a 10. So I'll put the Mewtwo and then put the card I want a 10 in. Japanese is a little bit harder, right? All these are going to probably grade 10s no matter what because they're Japanese. And then put the Gardevoir. So my Gardevoir is in danger, right? Because for reference, they're going to look at 2 Japanese Reshurams and 2 Lily Clefairies Japanese that are probably going to grade 10s. So if they see any imperfection on this, muscle memory is going to tell them that, oh, the last 4 cards I did that were 10s didn't look like this, right? And I'll be like, 9. So I do that when I grade. I go every other. Just to, you know? And then I put 120 here, then like another 20 here, and then like another 50 here, and then I send it off.
Hard on every card because you're new to this, you're learning it, you're just getting into the thing. After enough cards, it's going to become muscle memory. You're going to become a master. You're going to be a great card grader. You're going to know exactly what you're looking for, but you're going to become a little complacent. Not because card graders are lazy people at all. These are very hardworking people and it's a hard job, but if you think about it, if you're staring at the same like shape for hours and hours and hours a day under a microscope, which is surely messing with your eyes, and bright lighting, you're gonna miss things, and that's fine because that's people and people make mistakes.
How much
and
is
there's nothing
tag
wrong
per
with that.
card?
What is
So,
wrong with that is when you're supposed to be
I think
grading
it's
completely
$15,
subjective
not including
grades on
shipping and
cards that
insurance.
Depend on
And then the
accuracy
fee, the fee
and
I would
consistency.
cost.
That's when
I
it
would
becomes
charge.
kind of a problem. And to
So
illustrate
it's still
this
cheap.
point,
It's
I
still
will
going to be
explain the
cheaper.
hungry
It's still going to be
judge
cheaper than
dilemma,
PSA,
which is
but
a
not by
concept
like
that
much.
basically explains that you are more likely to make more positive decisions right after a meal than before a meal or far after a meal. Which means if you're a card grader, you're probably more likely to give a card a 10 right after you eat lunch than you are before you eat lunch. It has nothing to do with the card grader's personality. It has nothing to do with the cards. It has nothing to do with the company who's grading the cards. It is simply human biology. It is just science. And a study in 2020 confirmed this. I'll read the article. A recent study by Shai Danziger, that's a tough name, and colleagues found precisely that. Decisions of an Israeli parole board staffed by professional judges with a mean expertise of more than 20 years of judging varied significantly in relation to the time of the last meal break. Chances of a positive outcome for applicants were less than half as high in the 3 decisions after a meal break than in the first 3 decisions. Thus, provided that cases were distributed randomly and no other confounding factors were at work, the time of the meal seemed to have causally affected judgments.
Mike
in these
Trout
cases.
sucks.
Isn't that insane? If you're a judge, the decisions you make is
You know
really
that's not
important
true.
in people's lives, and you're more
You know way
likely
too
to
much
make
about
a
baseball to be
positive,
saying that stuff.
I guess, decision for someone in the first 3 decisions after you eat than in the following 3.
That's a
Then
hater-ass
from 1 to 3, then
comment.
From 3 to 6. That's such a small, minute amount of time. Well, maybe not. I feel like judges probably it takes a long time to do stuff. But you know what I'm saying. It's like maybe like an hour or 2 after you eat. So if professional judges that literally like have like life and death in their hands are making these mistakes just simply due to glucose levels, imagine what card graders are doing who just have little pieces of cardboard in front of them. Again, there's nothing wrong with the people doing this, and I want to keep saying that because it's. I know there's going to be people out there who take this personally. I know there's going to be people out there who are going to be like, you're wrong. It's just science, man. It's like there's nothing wrong with people. It's just how people work, and that's why technology is such an important tool for people.
Yeah,
because it
it's a
helps
guy who
mitigate
got
the effects of
who
human error, and that's why tag is great.
yeah,
Another
it's a
part
guy
of the
who has
patents,
drafted
I
him
was
to a
reading through some
fantasy
Twitter threads,
league and is wasting
on
money
tag,
on
and it seemed like a huge perspective that a
injury.
lot of people had was like, well, if their AI was so good, then like, PSA would just buy them out.
Yo,
But
it's
for
kind
one,
of
that's
crazy
not going to
that
happen.
you
Tag
know
is not
all
gonna-
this
I
shit
don't
going
think
on with
Tag
Mike
is
Trout,
PSA.
right?
Right, at least not right now.
Stuck
It
in
doesn't
the
make any sense.
Angels
They're taking over
just
the
to
market.
see
Why
his
would they have something
homeboy
terrible
get traded to the
business
Dodgers and then
like
win a
in the now?
championship
So
the
that,
fucking
you
next
can throw
year.
that out the window. Maybe in like 5-10 years from now, but I doubt in the next
Leave,
like, 6
brother.
months.
Just
This is me
leave,
guessing,
man. It's
though.
not
Maybe
worth
they are
it, dude. They don't
in
give a
the
fuck
works
about
of
you.
selling to like PSA or something, but I don't think they do. I think they stay on track and keep trucking forward because like why would
Just
you ever
leave,
sell this?
man.
It's such a
The
good
Angels
idea.
ain't worth it, dude. Go to the Yankees.
Glaze. Another argument that I was seeing online was like, well, if the AI is so good, other companies are just going to use it and implement it themselves. Like PSA will, if AI grading is so good, PSA, the gold standard, they'll just do it. So I'm just going to wait till PSA does it. Here's the dealio, buckaroony. As I said earlier, Tag has the
To be fair, Shohei Ohtani is one of us, guys. Shohei Ohtani is a degenerate like us, guys. I think he was gambling out there with his boy, and you know, his boy had to take the bullet. His boy had to take the bullet, and that's fine. But I think Shohei was out there hitting parlays, brother. I think he was hitting parlays. It's always the quiet ones, man.
patents to technology-based grading, dude. Like, do you understand how big this is? This means that if PSA...
But don't get it twisted. I think they had a deal going, you know, and he took the fall. But I think that guy was definitely a piece of shit. Because I heard some of the recordings of him being like, oh, yeah, my client is trying to take out a loan for a Porsche. Shohei obviously didn't do that, but I bet you Shohei was throwing $1,000 parlays, dude. My boy was like, Lakers under. We're going Lakers under. We're going Saquon Barkley anytime touchdown. We're going Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown. My boy was throwing bands on that shit, dude. But two things can be true at the same time, okay? Shohei is a degen like us. Let's go, Shohei. And the interpreter was also a piece of shit and taking advantage. Two things can both be true. He's a homie though. Shohei, free my man Shohei. Dodgers over 10 runs. Shohei under on the strikeouts. What up, Crumby?
Wanted to use technology to, not even AI, technology, computers.
What's up, Crumby?
Right? If PSA
Are you ready for another day?
Based grading on their cards, they would have to either pay tag royalties for that patent, which would just make tag.
Guys, it's so funny. So Crumby's been hanging out with
tag,
his lady every night.
It's a competitor.
Crumby's been hanging out with his lady every night. So he comes and joins us in the Discord after stream, super late, like I don't know, like 9:30 for us in the West Coast. He comes super late, and dude, it is so funny because he is just solo grinding Marvel's Rivals, right? And bro, I shit you not, this is this motherfucker.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
This is literally him. This is him, just miserable as fuck.
Again.
Miserable as fuck.
Here we go again. Oh shit! Here we go again.
Grumpy's so toxic, man. He's so toxic right now.
PSA would have to literally
Today was with the fam.
steal the
That's
technology
nice,
and then
I'll
have
be
to go
having a
to
good
court
time with the
because
family.
they broke a patent. So these other grading companies can't do it. Tag is the only one that could use AI and technology-based grading to grade their cards out of all the big grading companies.
That's kind of
And I
crazy.
think that's a really important piece here.
That's actually kind of crazy.
AI, technology,
Time out.
computers, right? If PSA wanted to use technology-based grading on their cards, they would have to either pay tag royalties for that patent, which would just make tag more valuable, and also like, I don't know, if I was tag, I would probably say no to that, you know, it's a competitor. Or PSA would have to literally just steal the technology and then have to go to court because they broke a patent. So these other grading companies can't.
Low-key, that's kind of fucking crazy. That's crazy that PSA. How did PSA not think something like that was going to happen, you know? That's such a misstep. You're the biggest grading company, and you know everything is going towards machine learning, technology-based AI. Cover your ass. Don't allow, you know, not for nothing, tag is brand new, right? Tag is relatively brand new compared to these. And man, that is such a huge thing. That is so big. That is so crazy. That is so fucking crazy, dude. Complacency, yeah. That's me walking into my car to work from my car. Dude, that is so. Lots of people didn't think much. But dude, normal day people think about that. You're like, man, I wish I could take a picture of this. Brother, what's the difference? Is Jeff, here's the thing though. Cause like when you look at a card, it's just, you know, this I'm simplifying this to a very, very base thing. But dude, they have these plastic things that do the grading, that have the grading stuff. It's that. You're essentially doing something like that, but with machine learning to quantify everything. You know? I don't know. I think that's a huge misstep. I don't think they're using AI for this unless I'm wrong. They're using a type of AI. It's not all AI. But they have 4 patents, and I think the wording is different in all of them that allow that tag is the only one that can use this type of technology for grading. So unless PSA develops a brand new type of technology that does not infringe on the patent, that's like the only thing. But imagine how much money they have to invest to do something like that. That's probably why it's such a big deal that they fucking have 4 of the patents, right? And the wording is probably completely different on all 4 to probably cover a lot of bases. It's such a big misstep.
Do it. Tag is
That's
the only
such
one
a
that can
big
use AI
misstep. I
and
could be
technology-based
wrong,
grading
but
to
that's
grade their
a
cards out of
fucking
all the big
big
grading
misstep.
companies. And I think that's a really important piece here that a lot of people know. AI, you can't win against technology. And Tag not only owns the technology, but they own the rights to use the technology, and no one else is allowed to. Like that is
the rights to use this iteration of the technology in
that speaks for itself.
specific
Okay,
patent.
so that's kind of a big bull case right there. I know I've been talking a lot, but there's
He's trying to simplify, but obviously, like law and patent law, like there's ways around it. People always figure out ways around it. It's just how much money do you want to invest to try to squirm your way into a different type of patent.
some more important details to cover,
So.
including price differences, which is kind of insane how big they are. Okay, so when looking at Tag's website, the pricing, standard cards are $15 per card with a 10 to 15 day turnaround. Priority is $30
turnaround
per
is
card
crazy
with a
to
3
me.
to 5 day turnaround. And then comparing that to
Oh, by the way, guys, this is a perfect thing. Guys, there's a big scam that just, like, scandal that just happened, like, recently. Be careful sending your very, very expensive cards to GameStop, man. GameStop employees are robbing people from their PSA submissions and then blaming it on FedEx. This dude got robbed out of probably 15 to 20 of the most expensive cards of every set. It was like a Greninja, a Lugia, a fucking Giratina, the Giratina from Crown Zenith, the Giratina from Fusion Strike, Lost Origin, the Gengar from, like, dude, like $5,000 worth of cards robbed, probably by, most likely from the employee, allegedly from the employee. Be careful, man. Send your cheaper cards to GameStop, the ones that aren't as expensive. Just fucking be careful, man. Remember, you're taking $1,000 cards to a kid that is getting paid $7-8 an hour.
PSA.
Fucking
so for
be
PSA,
smart,
for
man.
TCG bulk, it's $17 per card with a 45-day turnaround. Value bulk is $20.
That's why
per card with
I sell my
45-day
own shit.
turnaround. There's another value, $25 with 45. Value plus is $40 per card with 20-day turnaround, and Express is $150 per card with a 5-day turnaround. Then you've got
That's
CGC.
crazy.
Their bulk is $12 per card with a 35-day turnaround. Economy is $15 per card with a 20-day return. Standard is $40 per card with a 10-day turnaround, and Express is $75 per card with a 5-day turnaround, which is by far the cheapest out of all of the big three, but that is still $45 more per card than Tag. Then you've got Beckett, okay, their base level is $18 per card with a 45-day turnaround. Standard is $35 per card with a 20 to 25-day turnaround. Express is $80 per card with a 7 to 10-day turnaround, and Priority is $130 per card or $125 per card with a 2 to 3 day turnaround, which is really, really good, but for, $125. So that is huge, because in a world, especially now in the Pokemon card market and space, where Pokemon cards are just expensive and they're getting more expensive, and like the prices will come down eventually, but like I think Pokemon cards, especially like premium Pokemon cards, will always be a bit more of an expensive hobby. If you're wanting to grade cards, like you're probably going to want to get a good deal for it. And especially if you want to start a Pokemon card business, which is kind of what this channel is all about. We've graded tens of thousands of cards for resale purposes, and a lot for personal collection, because like, ding ding. But if you want to resell graded cards, and especially if you're bulk grading, it's really important your price per grade, because it affects your margins insanely. Like if you grade 10,000
grading is
cards,
expensive.
not that we grade 10,000 cards, but if you grade 10,000
Grading
cards
is
with Tag,
expensive, man.
you're going to pay $15,000 for a 10 to 15 day turnaround, although these are not real numbers. And with CGC, $10,000 gives you $12 per card, so you're paying 12 or 10,000, 12,000 or 150,000, 120,000. It makes a difference. No one is sending 5,000 cards to PSA to grade. I'm sure there's people out there, but like that's very hard to do. Also too, by the way, and this is like a glazing Tag, I'm now going to glaze myself. These are Tag ratings prices to grade, but there are discounts. I'm sure other people have promo codes, so if like feel free to use theirs, but like I've got my own promo code, which is Mystic10. It's an affiliate link, which means that if you use it, then like I make a little money from you using it. You're welcome. And thank you. So that's in the description. It gives you 10% off. And then for those of you that are Collectors Capital members, you get $13 per card grading with Tag instead of $15. So that's a huge benefit. So that's like, just know that there are some ways to get discounts. So the price that
I don't know if this was true or not, but apparently they're releasing the Jeff Epstein files tomorrow.
that you're paying per card to grade is really important. Granted, Tag and CGC obviously have sort of similar standard grading rates. CGC is cheaper, but when you look in the market, and this is the next part of the conversation, and one that I was personally getting ripped apart in the comment sections for in all of my videos, is the argument that Tag, sure, Tag has AI, sure, Tag has patents, sure, Tag has all of this great stuff. Their cards are valueless. They make you're throwing money away. You might as well grade with CGC or any other company than Tag, because Tag is valueless. Okay, so Tag has been blowing up in the market, right? So let's look at some market comparison, some recent sales of some trendy cards of Tag versus PSA versus CGC. Starting here with PSA 10 Charizard VMAX. VMAX EX from 151. You're looking at, and these are very, very recent sales, right? The last couple of sales. This is just a screenshot. You're looking at 870, 920, 919, right? So you're looking at like $900-ish for the market on that. Then when you look at the CGC 10 of the same Charizard,
Have you already sent some things off to Tag? No, I'm
$599,
planning on doing
you know,
it.
so
I
that's
think
like
when I get
in
back
the
from Georgia.
mid, like high 500s. But then when you look at the Tag 10 Charizard from 151, you're starting to see 815. 850, and that was a bid, by the way. That wasn't listed. People bid that up. So although Tag 10 Charizard right here is not as expensive as a PSA 10 Charizard, it's more expensive, way more expensive than CGC,
yeah,
and it's
close.
almost as expensive as PSA. And again, CGC has been, well, CGC and PSA, they've been doing this forever. Tag is 3 years old, right? Like, it's not going to be very long before you see Tag 10 prices and PSA prices.
I wonder if he's going to show the Sunbreon.
The Bubble Mew, which has been super trendy lately, and I said that this was the best card of the set. I'm so happy that it got like Bubble Mew justice, you know, because everyone was all about the Charizard when the set came out, but the Mew was the best one. Okay, so PSA 10 Bubble Mew from Paldea Fates. You've got $950, $995, $1,000, so like $1,000 card at a PSA 10. Then we're looking at a CGC 10, you're seeing like the value's like chopped in half, right? Granted, this is in November, December, so I guess there haven't been that many recent prices, so maybe this is different. These are the most recent ones that we could find, I guess, but 470, 450, 430, maybe these aren't as accurate, I wonder. Hold on, let me look this up myself. Also, I understand that CGC has a pristine 10 label, but we're not comparing pristine prices. We're just doing 10 prices because Tag also has a pristine. We're not looking at that right now. Okay, I'm looking at the last couple of sales. I'm seeing $531, $495, $500. So it's still like half of PSA's value to get a CGC 10 Bubble Mew. And then we're looking at Tag.
CGC's booty. It is booty.
1120. 1200.
Tag is selling better.
So here's an example of a Pokemon card
crazy.
being more expensive than a PSA 10 at a Tag 10. And now I'm sure. By the way, let me just like insert this in here.
Stick to comics and
I'm sure that many of you
CGC.
are probably gonna, like,
Is that because they're the only
and
ones?
be like, oh, this is like people at Tag buying their own cards, or like these are like me, Mystic. I'm buying these cards on eBay. For one, I'm not buying cards on eBay because I grade all the cards myself. I don't know why it wouldn't be worth buying anything. I just grade it. More fun to grade yourself. Also, too, like you can go on eBay, and I would suggest you do this because I have not done this research, so maybe there is something fishy going on. I would recommend, if you think there is, go on eBay, look at the accounts who are buying this, and like do your research. Maybe there's some Reddit threads talking about it, but like definitely something worth looking at, and I'm sure it's a concern of a lot of people, and especially when you see Tag 10 prices going for more expensive than PSA, that's going to scare a lot of people. So I would say do your research on that.
Yeah, I mean, if the people at Tag, if the people at Tag were buying their own slabs, like, and it gets found out, it's not worth it for them to buy their own slabs, right? You know, it's just not worth it because the damage would be very hard to come back from. They would lose a lot of credibility. So I kind of want to say that they're not going to risk their multi-million-dollar company for that. You never know. People do crazy shit. That's nothing new. People do fucking insane shit, but I would kind of like to lean towards they're not buying their own shit. But who the fuck knows? I mean, business-wise,
they're not like boosting prices. So
that'd be fucking crazy.
Monster made a video on that.
Hey, loved your stream and the game you're playing. Would be awesome to team up. Not playing any games, brother. We're just watching videos.
And like, they got
but I appreciate
so
the comment.
People are talking about Tag. Okay, then we've got the Sunbreon, right? The big Sunbreon. This is the Japanese one. PSA 10. You've got $550, $600, $600. So it's a $600 at a PSA 10. Then you've got the CGC 10 prices. Well, you've got the so here's a pristine. Pristine is $700. PSA 600, 729 for pristine, 700 for pristine at CGC. And then looking at the Tag 10 prices, you've got
this is the one I saw.
735, 650.
Well, it's really close.
Tag 10 prices are looking like as expensive as CGC pristine 10 prices and more expensive than PSA 10 prices. So as you can see right here, there's examples of Tag beating PSA in the marketplace. Other ones, we've got the Lugia alt art from Silver Tempest, going for like 640, 630, 665 at a PSA 10. Tag, it's going for 800 at a 10. So Tag's beating there, and CGC is like in the 600s. So it's happening with like all cards that are being graded, not just like the super modern stuff. So for price comparisons between, and this, I think this is the final piece of the
I hope my Umbreon gets a 10. Your Umbreon will probably get a 10, dude.
Keeping up in terms of
your
price,
Umbreon will probably get a 10.
Out-surpassing it. And the reason why, there has been a lot of scandals lately with PSA and with CGC. If you haven't heard what happened, CGC basically authenticated and graded a bunch of what's called alpha and beta playtest cards, and a lot of them turned out to be fake, and a lot of them were sold for tens of thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars over the last
All right, for sure,
year or
dude.
two.
I appreciate it, man.
CGC, this is like an estimated, I think,
We're just doing our own thing, though.
I think
We're
the
not-
article
we're
I
not-
saw, but like 30
we're
million
just
dollars in
vibing.
damages that CGC did.
If you come hang
I
out
don't
and, you know,
if
you
they
become a
did
part of the
arrest it. I don't know
community
if
and
they're doing
chill,
anything. I think they're
I'd
doing
be
the
more
old
considering
corporate internal
to
investigation.
connecting and getting
Yeah,
together.
the
man.
good old internal investigation.
I'm just
That doesn't
chilling,
mean
dude.
anything. It means they're buying time for their PR firm to
I really
put out a
appreciate it,
statement
though.
for them. But basically, CGC did a big oopsie. They authenticated and graded fake Pokemon
Thank you for the
cards
follow, my
that
man.
were like the most valuable cards ever that were sold in the market. So CGC did that recently.
Man, the process to send cards looks a lot easier as well. It gets easier as you do it. After my third submission, it gets pretty easy. It's just, you know, sometimes people just don't want to do it. You know what I mean? Just buy the packs, send your cards. Seems much, yeah. Yes, Crumbie, but not everybody wants to do that, and that's why rip and shippers exist. Because no one wants to deal with bulk. No one wants to deal with inputting the stuff on the computer and then packaging it correctly and then making sure all the information is correct and going to FedEx. People just don't want to do that. I do it because I don't have a life.
And that
But,
has
you know,
obviously painted them in a hugely bad light, rightfully so. And then PSA, if you haven't heard about what was happening with PSA, they changed. This is me.
When
going
those
off
tag
of,
stations pop up, there's going to be a game
information
changer 100%.
I have a lot of friends.
I'm sure there's probably some in LA.
Card community who are like big graders.
I'm sure there's some in
have a
LA
lot of
already.
conversations. What happened?
All
is
the
PSA
trash
basically
is
changed
fucking
the
stupid.
verbiage on their website of what dictates a PSA 10. They didn't explain what changed, how it changed. They didn't give any changes. They just said that, or they didn't even. I don't even think they said that that it changed. I think they just changed the wording on the website mysteriously without saying anything. Zero transparency from PSA around their grading. Zero. And I think for all of these reasons, you're starting to see Tag 10 prices go up so high in value because I think that Tag has really like rigid grade standards. Like it's hard to get a Tag 10 and definitely hard to get a pristine 10. Like this card, a pristine Tag 10, I'm almost, you know, I would love to test this at some point, but I could crack this and send this into Beckett and maybe get a black label. Maybe that's a fun video that we do in the future, is seeing how certain cards at certain grades grade across different grading companies. But the reason why you're seeing the market explode like this for Tag, and the reason why you're seeing prices is not some weird, in my opinion, is not some weird like tinfoil hat conspiracy theory. It's because Tag is a really good grading.
Yeah, Jeff, let's just say this. I'd be very surprised if your Umbreon does not get a ton.
Company with really good technology, with really good data that they give you, and the best, by far, not even close, the best consistency when it comes to card grading out of all of the grading companies, and the most transparency. And when you're grading your cards, I don't know what else you want other than consistency and transparency. Well, and market value, which is there. So that is the official Tag glaze. And I guess just some like quick things just so I don't completely glaze them the whole time. I think that this is a pristine label, but like I can't tell that this is a pristine label. I think CGC did a great job and literally revived their own market by bringing out the new CGC Pristine 10 label. Tag needs to do that because this is boring. This looks like any other Tag slab. The only way you know it's a pristine is because it says pristine on top, which is hard to see. Like there needs to be a new label for pristine. So that's like a big thing.
Dude,
Also, a lot
I'm
of
telling
people
you,
are saying
man,
that the Tag
Japanese
slabs,
cards
like,
look really
aren't
great.
durable. They're not. They're durable. Like any slab is gonna break if you hit it hard enough, you know. And I want to complain more about Tag, but I feel like it'd be fishing for things to complain about. But I'm sure you maybe have some complaints or thoughts or feedback. Please leave that in the comment section below. I would love the community to have like a really great discussion around card grading because it's such a big topic. But again, today was the
Tried to buy the English and Japanese Magikarp off one of my coworkers today. He has the Paldea Evolved one and its English counterpart. The Japanese one isn't expensive. You could probably just buy it off of TCG Player. I don't think it's more than $70, honestly. Now English, that's a different story.
case as to why I think Tag rating
Clean.
is a great bet and why
That's
we're
another
grading
story.
Tag. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next video.
I mean, I thought that was a pretty good video, man. I mean, you guys know how I'm currently feeling about Tag, and that I'm planning on doing a submission soon. So English is a little over 200, like 220, I believe. I think Tag should add an option to have engraving or the label. Well, let's see what they do. Specifically a pristine. Yeah, I wonder where Tag will go. I'm sure at some point they'll make changes. Oh, it's gone up 270. It looks like market price. Market price about 270. One sold for 197, but who knows which one that was. PSA 10. Like you can buy the PSA 10 Japanese right now for 170. You might as well just buy a PSA 10 for that price. The price discrepancy isn't big enough. It's not worth it. You could just, if you can buy one for 170, I'd rather just fucking buy it for 170. This won't get a 10. I don't think that'll get a 10. That might get a 10. And also with these types of, with illustration rares like this, there's just too many variables with the surface, man. There's too many variables with the surface. You're just better off buying it. If you're gonna pay 90 for the raw copy, just fucking fork over the extra $100. You're gonna pay $20 already. You're gonna pay $20+ off the bat just for a PSA sub. Shipping and insurance is gonna cost you another $10-15 if it's just a single. If it's more than that, it's gonna be more, right? So that's already $30-40. Just fork up another 60, get the PSA 10 sent to you right away. That's just me. Some cards are just worth just buying outright as PSA 10s. Other cards make more sense to buy the raw copies and not do it, but some cards are like... If GameStop has not signed an exclusive deal with PSA, I 100% see them adding one of those pods in their shop. I believe the pods thing is because it's exclusive with GameStop. I don't think Tag is going to be able to go into GameStop, especially now. Especially now. I think it's an exclusivity deal. How long that's for, I don't know. Obviously, because every exclusivity deal is going to be X amount of years. Right? But I think it's an exclusivity deal. I should have pulled out one of your packs, man. I know it's coming soon. I'll get more Paldea Evolved. Dude, I was talking to Chat Jeff earlier. I was in South Vegas. Me and Kiara had an appointment today at the doctor's, so I had to drive her. So I went to 4 different shops, including Target. Nothing in Target. I went to 4 different LGSs. The first 3 I went to, all their Pokemon product was out. None. They didn't even have single packs for me to buy. They did not even have single packs for me to buy. Right? The last shop, it should be Sundance cards. It should be Sundance cards. The last shop I went to, was a big shop, was a big collectible shop, had sports and Pokemon. It was probably one of the biggest ones. And dude, they had everything marked up like 15-20%. Like the ETBs of Paldea Evolved, I was selling them for 65 here. And mind you, you don't have to pay tax. You pay 65 flat. That's one of the advantages of rip and ships, guys. You don't pay taxes when you buy from me, right? So it's not like 65 plus tax. I end up eating the tax when I do my taxes. They were selling theirs for $75, $80. Silver Tempest, $75. Fucking Paldea Evolved, $75. Scarlet Violet Base, $70. Guys, I was like, I can't even buy anything. Battle Partners, $130. Fucking Prismatic Evolutions, $145. I was like, Jesus Christ, man. How do you search by sellers? I have no idea, dude. Battle Partners, $130. It was disgusting, dude. Well, I say $130. It was $125 plus tax. $130. It's $130. I just round up. It was disgusting, dude. I'm like, you can buy Battle Partners for $80 right now. Battle Partners is selling for $80. And that's the thing, dude. Because what people... Look, what we know, because we collect, we buy a lot, right? Like, you guys understand the fact that I don't have a distributor. I don't have a supplier. So I I have to get lucky. I have to go find Pokemon vending machines, Target, Walmart, maybe find some deals on Facebook Marketplace to be able to price what I price at. But the thing is that what people don't understand is, and then I have a guy come into my stream and say, "Hey, you're selling Stellar Crown at $7." It's like, dude, what the fuck do you want me to do? I'm buying the packs at $5.50 plus tax. I have to make a little bit of money. I'm not allowed to make a little bit of money. You know what I mean? But then you have fucking stores, LGSs that have direct distribution from Pokemon. Guys, just know, people, LGSs get their shit from Pokemon. They get ETBs for under $30 a box. They pay for under $30 a box. And those guys are, that's why they sell at 50. So those guys are, you know, raising it. And dude, I don't give a fuck. I don't care that they're doing that. They got to do what they do because the highs are the highs right now. So, you know, for the times that no one's buying Pokemon, they're like fucking eating they're selling under market. But it's like, dude, don't come over here and shit on us when we're trying to get product, but you have places that are selling 20% up market and it's like, they don't get any, you know? It's like, that's just how I feel about it. That's how I feel about the whole thing. I'm just trying my fucking best, brother. I'm just trying my fucking best. The best way to probably look at it is, watch this. Miraidon EX 122. Miraidon EX 122. Here, I'm the Sundance card. 735 sales, 100%, and I got my gold. My gold stamp. Gold star seller. Let's go. 80 for battle partners is about the normal here in Japan. And that's what people are getting here in the United States. People are selling at 80 direct, you know? So I don't know how much they're buying it for. They're probably buying it for 60, 70. You can catch single packs sometimes at convenience stores. I understand for card shops, but Target and Walmart doing anything over MSRP, but not many. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that. The only place that I've seen that did that is a GameStop. A GameStop did that. Text you this? I mean, this is on my PC. I can post it on chat. I don't know how I'm gonna text that to you. What was your message? Alright, my Miraidon is overvalued. I need to go through and relist some of my cards then. Most of this I have it for 12,000 each. Yeah, but it gets cheaper when you buy per case. If you're selling at 80, you're probably buying it at a case per case. Because people aren't buying, like, if I were to buy something from a supplier or distributor, I wouldn't buy boxes. I would try to get a case, because that would overall bring the amount down. They'd knock off like $5 to $7, $8 per box, overall bringing it down. You know what I mean? I'm used to airdrop. Yeah, I mean, I'm on my PC, man. I'm not my Apple. The cheapest I've seen someone sell battle partners is 85. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. You've seen it. I've seen it for 80. I've seen it for 80 direct. I've seen it for 80 direct on Rip and Shippers. On 2 different Rip and Shippers that I follow, I've seen it 80 direct. Meaning, when I mean 80 direct, I mean not on their website, Venmo, Cash App. 80 direct. Saw that shit last night. All right, heading out. Have fun later, JF. Later, Hefe. Yeah, I'm probably calling it soon myself. We've been on for about 3 hours. We opened some packs, guys. Nothing crazy today. But it is what it is. Be on the lookout for the socials, guys. I'm going to post a video tomorrow. Guys, reminder, I am leaving this Saturday. I will not be around pretty much the whole week. I will be in Discord here and there if you really need something. If not, I probably won't be on Discord. So just remember. And yeah. Yep. I kind of want to see this. What do you think the cheapest box is? Scarlet Violet base?
Extended those to the Scarlet and Violet era with special art rare. But every set that has an amazing alternate artwork seems to become very, very expensive. That is besides one set where you...
By the way, that Evolving Skies box has doubled in price since he recorded this video. They're over $2,000 to $3,000.
You could still pull alternate artwork Pokemon cards for the cheapest price available. The set I'm talking about, of course, is Battle Styles. And booster boxes of this set are going for around $170 a piece, which in this market is actually pretty solid. And on top of that, you can pull an insanely good chase card, which is going to
Tyranitar.
Of course, there's a ton of different Urshifu alt arts, as well as a gold Houndoom and more. So today we're going to crack open a case of the best
Miriam, baby!
Sword Shield era set. Alright, here it is. We have the one and only Battle Styles, which used to be, I guess, kind of a meme set for a little while. But, I mean, this is the first set to introduce alternate artwork Pokemon cards. And it kind of was the start of, like, everything, really, with artworks with Pokemon. I mean, start of the best artworks, in my opinion. Now, obviously, this is just personal preference and opinion, but this set is pretty solid. It's not the craziest set. Like, of course,
Bro. The Tyranitar V is $212? Get the fuck out. He recorded this a bit ago too, because he had Evolving Skies booster boxes at $1,200 and it's not $1,200 anymore. So has it gone up? No, it's still $1,215. Damn, dude. I did not know this card was $200. That's fucking crazy.
Much more expensive sets like Evolving Skies, Lost Origins, Silver Tempest, and the list goes on with all those alt art sets, Brilliant Stars, etc. Well, right here we have the one and only Sleeping Tyranitar, which is going for over $200 raw, and then you have all these Urshifu cards, the Gold Houndoom. You have the Rainbow cards, some full art trainers, some full art Pokemon, another gold card there. I mean, value-wise, it does go down pretty quickly, but I mean, $170 for a booster box where you pull alt arts, honestly, seems pretty good. I think that's
nowadays
actually cheaper
it's like
than Scarlet and Violet MSRP pricing on for a booster box, I believe, or like maybe right around there. I don't know the exact MSRP on Scarlet and Violet, but anyway. Here it is, Battle Styles. All right, let's give this a shot and see how we do here. We'll probably open a couple of these booster boxes. Choose your battle style wisely. So this was released, I want to say 21, right? 2021, yeah. 2021 on this one. Let's crack it open. Man, these always, look at that. Like, I remember this set had it, Vivid Voltage. There's a couple others where it was just like, I don't know what was going on, but something was happening. A lot of times there's weird things that you'll notice with print runs and stuff like that, but artworks, mainly Tyranitar, Urshifu, etc. But here's the lineup. Before we move any further, I do want to let you know that I am giving away an entire sealed booster box of Battle Styles.
Snort it!
Over here on the channel. So if you'd like to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is number 1, smash the like button. Number 2, make sure you subscribe to the channel with notifications on. And then number 3, leave
and I had a chance to get some Battle Styles and I didn't do it, and now it's like expensive.
What this was the beginning of until it kind of started happening and everything started falling into place. Because at the time it was like, yeah, this Tyranitar is really cool, the Urshifu is really cool, but it was really the beginning of like this crazy new style of artworks and just really started just catapulting modern. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Get the fuck out!
Literally, cut the wrap off of that. Bro,
that's actually insane.
Oh, nobody's gonna believe that. Nobody's gonna believe that. Oh my god, that's insane.
I wasn't expecting that.
Well, that was technically maybe not the first pack out because I took the 4 packs out and I put them back in reverse, I think. I'm not sure. You guys will have to check on that.
Bro,
oh my God.
wow.
Oh my God.
That's kind of
Dude,
sick.
what? That is when you should stop right there. That should be it.
Yeah,
Running
sell
to
the rest
first
of the
pack
box.
Magic on the best card in this
Sell the
deck.
rest of the box.
Oh my God. Dude, I just can't believe that happened. On the first pack, too. What is happening? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That did not just happen.
It
Dude,
definitely was
what?
off center.
What is this? Oh, my God. All right. I mean, realistically...
I mean, we don't really got to watch the
you
rest of
should
the
be
video.
just
That's
one
all
and
I
done
wanted.
one and
That's
move on.
that's why I wanted to watch the
Anything
video.
else I don't think is going to happen here, but I'm going to keep going on this box because we literally just cracked it open, and that's just... I just can't believe that was on the first pack. I cannot believe. Now, I don't remember. I do kind of remember the pull rate, and I feel like it's not great. Just because this is a set where they did introduce the alt arts, but we were not quite there yet for the, those gallery cards and stuff like that. So they didn't have those yet in Battle Style. So it's still a set where you cannot pull any of those, which, I'm pulling on V, which does help the pull rate out a ton, and obviously there's cards, illustration rares and art, art rares.
It does feel good when
regular
you
ones,
hit a
really-
card that's worth more than what
really,
you paid for the
really,
box,
really,
dude.
Really, really popular.
It doesn't happen often, but when you do,
Because they're, like,
it
so
feels
cheap.
good as fuck,
At
boys.
least a lot of them were cheap, and I don't know. And there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. There's a lot of buyouts of cards and all kinds of stuff. It's pretty crazy. All right, let's keep it going. Next pack up, and we have these old code cards as well, like the classic ones before they changed them again. But we got our lineup here. So, no more, please, no more. Urshivu regular V card, man. The throwback to these, crazy. But yeah, pull rate wise, I'm curious. I mean, we did just. This box is already a W right here from just the Tyranitar. Man, that's crazy. I can't believe that. But yeah, I mean, I don't really remember what the average pull rate is on a box like this. I want to say maybe we'll be like in the 8 pull range is my guess, but I can't remember before trainer galleries and stuff and illustration. Oh my mimes, dude, stop! You can't troll me, dude. I literally just got the Tyranitar. I still can't believe that was the first pack.
What's MSRP on those
Genuinely
boxes?
mind-blowing.
Should be
First pack.
160. For a box of bottle styles, it's probably like 160. Best place to check right now is Pokemon Center. I'm probably not gonna watch the rest of that video. 161 for Temporal Forces. Sheesh, this is looking scarce. Want to get nervous? What? Look at this shit. Everything's sold out. It must be sold out of Battle Stars. Unbelievable, man. Guys, heads up. I am going to get 3 booster boxes of Journey Together. I didn't get it at MSRP before you asked, but I did get it at a reasonable deal. I'll probably be selling it at 8 a pack, and I'll do a deal for 4 packs at 30. It gives you $2 off of 4 packs. So I will be getting some done. 170 market, I guess, right now. So I'll be getting a lot of Journey Together. I hopefully, depending on how everything goes, I should be able to get a little bit more. I'm trying to get at least 1 more booster box to have 4 total. So that would be about like 140 plus packs, maybe 150 packs in total, which I think is good for our size channel. I know I'm gonna open up some myself. I'll probably do a couple giveaways as well, like doing the marbles races, but juicy discounts. I can't tell if that's a troll or not, but I'm trying, brother. Please, I'm trying. I try what I can. But yeah, so just a heads up, Journey Together drops in a couple weeks. I think the 17th, the 16th, 17th. So I should be getting it around that time, and I'll be getting a couple booster boxes. So I'm excited for that, guys. Prismatic should be coming in tomorrow or Friday. Just a heads up on that as well. So we'll have 22 blisters of 2-pack blisters coming in. 22 2-pack blisters. I'll do the same thing again where I'll do a giveaway. You get a duck race spot for each blister you buy, and we'll do a giveaway at the end with all your spots. And yeah, hopefully. No troll, this market's terrible. I'll still support. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, dude. Hopefully, when I'm in Georgia, I'm actually gonna look around to see if there's any product. Maybe I'll snag some shit from Georgia and just ship it over to my house. I might have to do that because Vegas is tough. I was laughing, dude. Devin sends me text messages of pictures of him fucking finding product out in the wild every single day. Every single day. I can't find shit, and he lives in fucking Austin. It's like fucking nerd heaven over there, and he finds shit. I thought booster boxes should be 100. Yeah, once upon a time. Now they sell for like, I mean, you saw Pokemon Center. Pokemon Center 160 is the cheapest you'll find fucking booster boxes. 160. Pokemon, the official Pokemon Center store is 160. When I first started collecting, booster boxes was 130. I bought 2 booster boxes of Surging Sparks at $130, dude. At a rip and ship. I still can't believe the deal I fucking got. Go to bumfuck nowhere, Georgia, you'll find stuff in vending machines. Oh, that's right, dude. I need to do that. Yeah, I'll be in Beaufort for a little bit, and then I'm going to Athens for one day. I want to go walk around UGA and go to some of my favorite spots. Eat some jerk pork. Go to my favorite bar and chill. Like, absolutely crazy, man. 170. Guys, we're fucked, man. Alright, guys. With that being said, I think I'm gonna call it. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate all of you guys. Let me see the date. We got 2 more streams, guys. 2 more streams. I know the Cuddy's areas, there's some gold. Dude, you know what's funny? I talked to Northcut when Prismatic was dropping, and I told him, I was like, hey, man, if you can find any of this, I'll buy it from you. It was all sold out. Even in bumfuck Kansas, they bought out all the Prismatic. And he woke up early for it. My nephew lives in a not-so-populated area, and his Kroger vending machine always has one. Oh, I might have to take the car and just drive to all the Pokemon centers, all the vending machines. With that being said, guys, there's 2 more streams tomorrow and Friday, and then there won't be any streams for probably about 5 days, guys. Okay, so if you want anything, let me know. If you don't want anything, that's cool. I don't care. I'm just giving you a heads up that there's 2 more streams. Hopefully tomorrow the Prismatic comes in, and hopefully Devin said he sent me something. I don't know if it's something I should open on stream or if it's something for me to open. I'm sure he'll text me after me saying that. But guys, thank you so much for today's stream. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Enjoy your Wednesday, and I will see you guys tomorrow, Thursday. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.